And hello, welcome back to the stream today. Hey, first time for everything, and that first time is welcome to the day where I play Sea of Stars. And well, how's that the first thing? Well, it's the first time I'm playing a game not on release, but pretty close. Based on my stream schedule that I don't change. Came out 2 days ago, I think. And it's now Thursday, so it came out on the Tuesday, and now it's Thursday. And close enough. It's fine by me. I'm not the impatient type. But yeah, so first game I'm playing that's coming out that I'm playing basically on release. Like I said, when I played The Messenger, I was like, oh man, I played The Messenger before. I thought it was really good. I knew Sea of Stars had been coming out for a while now. I was like, oh, I'm waiting for that to come out. It was finally coming out, so I was like, hey, we can play it on stream. Why not? Also, because this game has just came out, there is no shot that I get a single viewer on this one because obviously it's a new game, so a bunch of bigger streamers would be streaming it, which means they get all the attention. The only advantage I really had with other games trying to find viewership was because I was playing, or usually at certain points playing more niche games that people don't play as often anymore. And like something like Xenogears has like a presumably pretty dedicated following. But anyway, so viewership on this game, not going to be good, but that's fine. Whatever. We do what we have to. Anyway, let's jump in. I don't know what corner I'm going to put my camera in yet, so it's going to start at the bottom right, but we might have to move it around. Also, again, I always boot up the game a bit ahead of time so that I can mess with the settings. The only thing I really had to change this time was... I'm going to need the controller for this one. Was resolution. It was at 1080. I think 1440. So I've seen the menu or the start screen, I guess, before. So let me go studio mode. Yes, Sea Stars. Sea Stars. No, Sea of Stars. All right, cool. And I haven't gone in game obvious yet. The only thing I've heard is this menu, which is really quiet. So I don't know about audio volume. I don't know what the audio is going to sound like in comparison to my voice's volume. So we'll have to see later. Mend that on the fly, you know. So real quick, why is the controller? Oh, I need to click in. Obviously. Oh yeah, but I do have to mention something. So when I went here, it says full screen. It really it means borderless full screen. I can click out and it does like everything I normally want it to do. It has exclusive display mode or whatever you want to call it. I had never heard of this before. I looked it up. I forgot what it was. I don't think I cared. Obviously we're not playing windowed. But you know, yeah. Okay, so first impression on the screen, though. Two things. The song in the background. Is this the song that... Okay, yeah, like, a little preamble before we go into this. This is, I assume... I don't remember. I could look it up real quick, but... I assume this is the song, or like a remix-ish thing of the song that's played in The Messenger when you're in the underwater city. Because what I basically think is the case is, you've got the blue-haired lady and the red-haired guy. In The Messenger... You go to the underwater city to meet, to find one of the music notes, and you grab a moon and a sun seal, and you go into a room, and then you're talking to these two entities. I don't know if they're like gods or whatever. I'm going to call them entities. And there's two of them. What I'm assuming is obviously, like, I don't think the demons are going to be a thing. This is a prequel. We know that much. The two characters on the cover, I'm assuming, are those entities. That would make the most sense. So, like, the lady's gonna get, like, she's, like, the moon lady, and this guy's the sun guy, so, yeah. So that's why I'm assuming this is the underwater city thing, because, like, that assumably city, or whatever it was, it could have been, like, a laboratory or something, I don't know, museum, is connected to whatever civilization is in this game. Because obviously there was, I forget specifically what happened to the Messenger, if the world flooded first and then the demon showed up, or the demon showed up and then the world flooded. I don't remember. But one of those two orders, because if the demons show up in this game, it's going to end with the heroes losing, right? Because the heroes need to lose for the Messenger situation to be the way it is. So I'm assuming the demons aren't in this game that you see in the Messenger. So yeah, let's oh, and last thing, I don't know what it is about the menu specifically, but this reminds me of Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, more specific. I know that there's other Mystery Dungeon stuff made by, like, what are they called? And I know what they're called. The guys who make the Mystery Dungeon games. Chunsoft, I think. I know there's other Mystery Dungeon games. I know there's, like, a Chocobo Mystery Dungeon. All I know is that that exists. Besides that, I don't know anything about it. I assume it's similar. I assume there's probably other Mystery Dungeon games. I'm pretty sure they came out, there were Mystery Dungeon games before Red and Blue Rescue Team. But whatever, this menu kind of reminds me of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Anyway, let's go. This can also be a very dialogue reading heavy game, just like Xenogears. Well, there's the two symbols from the messenger. Has two main characters, select the one that will lead the party. This later does not affect the story. Okay. We can just see monk born of the water solstice. Walks the path of the guardian goddess Luana. Oh, are you talking? Maybe you don't talk to these two. Maybe you talk to whatever this. Maybe they were gods. And then so it's Valerie and Zale. Blade dancer born of the summer solstice or on the summer solstice. Walks the path of the guardian god Solon. Luana and Solon. Sure. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Like they said, we can change later. And it said it doesn't affect the story, so So, Great Archives, yes. Oh, okay, so... Alright, hold that thought. Welcome to the Great Archives adventure. I suppose curiosity brought you here. You know, because we know that this is a prequel to The Messenger, and I'm assuming this guy's like a narrator of the story that's about to be told through this game, he's got like a purplish, bluish tinged robe. This could be a messenger in a cloak that's kind of ratty. Maybe. It doesn't look like the Tower of Time. Welcome to the Great Archives adventure. I suppose curiosity brought you here. An important trait, to be sure. Or he could be, might not be talking to the player. I'm the archivist, an immortal, okay, versed in the ways of alchemy. Looks kind of like a hood. Perhaps you knew that already. What are you talking about? People playing replay playthroughs? I'm not thinking alchemist. What was the guy called in the Messenger? The one with the mask that you rescue from the music box at the end of the game? Don't remember. After spending millennia cataloging the many events of countless timelines, I've decided to return here to mull over everything I've seen, or I had seen. In my musing about the stories that fill these books and scrolls, I had a recent epiphany. It seems that in my haste, I may have overlooked the very thing I was hoping to find. Yeah, as such, there's one special story I wish to revisit, one deserving of a witness. And should the mists of time allow a slight alteration, I believe the ray of hope that was once offered may yet bloom. Okay, I'm assuming, so... This is a guy during the time of the Messengers, or like the game around the time that we played the Messenger, or even further in the future. So walk with me tonight and we will explore a tale of high adventure, of magic and deceit, of friendship and wonder, but mostly a tale of heroism. Of that, I believe, one that I believe will offer valuable insight in the search for a resolution to the throes of the Fleshmancer. So I'm assuming the splash screen that, okay, we're at Steam, store page, Sabotage. Okay, so I'm assuming what Sabotage is doing is they're trying to do like this era-spanning story through different games that have these connecting threads, but I'm assuming you don't really need to understand the context of the Messenger to like get this game, because again, it's a prequel, first of all. But then second of all, this is supposed to be like a long time ago before the Messenger. And again, even older than the flashbacks of the events of the demon invasion from the Messenger, which was already a long time ago in that point of time. And so I assume this guy is in the further future of the Messengers, but this is the Messenger post, not in the timeline where the Messengers lost and there was the demon world. I'd assume this was post the Messengers 1, got rid of the curse, and it's further into the future from there. I'm assuming. So yeah, tying threads, loose connections. I'm assuming that knowing the messenger stuff that happened in there that might give me a bit of understanding about certain things, and more of like some call forwards, I guess you'd call them, but not super. You don't need to play the messenger, I don't think. The Fleshmancer, yeah, sure, sounds threatening. Now I remain a bit lost amid all these timelines and all their subtle variations, but I know just the one to make, I know just the one to make for a perfect starting point. His hood is gray though. It's just it's the sleeve. It's only like there's only a small bit of purple. Let us see what we find in there. But they were wearing blue hoods, but I suppose the tinging of color could change a bit. Purple and blue are, pretty close in color. Ah, yes. Our story begins in a world visited by the Fleshmancer generations prior, causing much turmoil and leaving a mark that has yet to be fully cleansed. Can the Fleshmancer time travel, or is he also immortal? Somewhere on Evermist Island, two brave children of the Solstice on their way to meet with an immortal spirit. In order to become fully fledged Solstice warriors, they will need to learn how to use magic without using magic. Sure. Why not? Wow, yeah, I'm gonna try to use a sword without using a sword. I'm gonna try to shoot a gun without shooting a gun. I'm gonna use a hammer to build a house without using a hammer. Whatever. We'll see what that means specifically. All right, we made it to the mountain trail. So far, so good. So the Elder Mist lives somewhere here, You think it's just another test? Probably. Could be, but it sure beats sitting at the academy. And suing. Or... I always... and sewing. I'm sure glad that's over with. Maybe sewing means something more specific than, like, actually sewing. That's one of those so there's certain English words that I don't really care about the spelling and the how you say it doesn't make sense. Sewing is always one of those ones where I'm like, I don't agree with how this one works. Apply yourselves for the will you weave into it shall be the sole defense in times of greatest need. Oh, did they have to like make their own clothes? While lessons taught here may appear to be lost on you, something deep inside is compelled to learn. Okay. Good music, by the way. Again, one of the best things about The Messenger was it had really good music, so I'm assuming we're gonna get something similar to that here. Please, oh god, please. Okay, so one of the biggest problems with Xenogears was the music was fine. There was that one song, I forget what it's called. But there was one song I really liked, and the rest of them were kind of not super interesting. The soundtrack was fine. And then there was also not very much variation in the battle themes. In fact, I'm going to be honest, I think Xenogears is one of the worst. Okay, worst. The music was still fine, but it was definitely one of the weakest JRPG music soundtracks, like compilation of music soundtracks in any JRPG I've ever played. I'm expecting good things from this game, and also please have some variety. Hey, the sun will be setting soon. We should prepare to set up camp. So is, what's his name again? Zale? So is Zale weaker? Like, are they, like, inverse? Like, Zale is stronger when it's daytime, and she's... something with a V. Is she stronger in, the night? Let's put up and search for a good spot. Okay, time for some scouting. Nope. I'm coming through. So, combat tutorial. Okay, so... I hadn't really looked at the battle screen before. Also, I still have really no... So is the stats always going to be in the bottom left? Because if that's the case, I'll just leave the camera in the bottom right. It makes it easier for when I'm playing Doom. Good song to start, by the way. When I saw this game, I thought it was supposed to kind of be like Chrono Trigger. Which I played before, not a long time. I don't remember everything about Chrono Trigger, but this is, I played Chrono Trigger. I've not played Chrono Cross, I just know it exists. I don't really know anything about Chrono Cross. I thought it was supposed to be like Chrono Trigger, but this doesn't really remind me of Chrono Trigger at all, besides the way that they're laid out on the field. So maybe not. Do we have any items? No, and okay, they're grayed out anyway. I thought they were just, all right, yeah, attack. So, okay, so HP, obviously, combo. Hey, that reminds me of Xenogears, which I just never used that system because it didn't seem relevant. 8 magic points, or mana points. Attack effect sword. I'm assuming that means physical. And then he's got like a clock. So I'm imagining that enemies have clocks over their head, and that's how many actions you can take. Oh yeah, combo is useless in Xenoverse. Hello again, Kylor. But yeah, we'll see how combo works in this game. But I assume clock is how many actions you can take before that god goes. What did he call the Wanderer? Vulnerable. 8. Oh, I see the combo thing filled up a little bit. Oh, 12 damage. That's an amount. Less damage than basic attacks even, unless like half as much as just using Death Blows every turn. Yeah, I just never felt like I don't think I used it ever. I might have used it once. I just don't ever, I didn't ever feel like it was necessary. So I guess, wait, did you guys got 3 health or mana back or something? Burgaves wasn't kidding. These Burgaves or Brugaves. The this is a weird name. This name doesn't really roll off the tongue. I only use it to skip HP threshold triggers on Red Drum, but you can just use Revive and win faster. Which one was Red Drum again? I don't remember. Red Drum. Brugre. This name is not a good name. It doesn't roll off the tongue. Wasn't kidding. These feel easier to fight already. Let's see where this leads. Okay. Vale's got this side covered. I should head to the right. Okay. Graving will be worn out, but it definitely mentions a rite of passage for Children of the Solstice. The Elder Mist. Can I go back? Return back. Yeah. Alright, A, B, X, and Y don't do anything. In the sewers, use murder to one-shot your character. Oh, okay, so the, that one, what are they called again? Reaper? No, that's not the... Reaper is like the... What some people... shit, what was... I'm already forgetting, like, terminology. Whatever they call the mutated people. But A, B, X, Y doesn't do anything. Oh, climb, okay. Wells, that's what I was trying to say. Play, I think I'm good. What's the menu button, or do I still not have that yet? I see that campfire. What is it, Dark Souls? No, it may, no. Actually, there's a ladder that you can knock down. So that certainly reminds me of Chrono Trigger. I wonder what constitutes, oh, like if there's hidden items and stuff in the environment, or just like chests that we find or something. It is a JRPG. Yeah, I can fight your giant, bull, something. Rochevert. This is definitely a French name, I think. Okay, definitely a French name. This is definitely a French name. Oh wait, you got all of his HP back. Huh. So I don't speak French. Because like I feel like in French you don't pronounce the CH sound effect. It's like one of those billions of silent sounds that French has. Heard people talk about it, but never saw it. But this game looks pretty cool. Yeah, so this game is a prequel to a game called The Messenger, which I played before. And since I played The Messenger, I knew about this game, so I was like, I want to play this game when it comes out. It came out 2 days ago, but I don't stream on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, so I'm playing it now. Anyway, so yeah, this is definitely French. I'm pretty sure they don't pronounce CH in French. So it's like Rochevert, maybe? I don't know. Again, I don't speak the language. All right, this guy's not vulnerable to melee. Ugh, tough one, huh? Okay, power 100% sword 2. Let's try this. Okay, skills. Stun ball. Healing light. Okay, he's got a healing spell, that's nice. And it's with single ally, hopefully he can target himself. Magic. Hold A for power. Alright. Ooh, 20. But that said unblockable, I think. Zale, found something? Ooh, that looks like a berry bush you can harvest or something. Just a dead end, how about you? Nothing of note, but the way to the top is definitely through here. The sun is setting. Come over. I'll get a fire going. I'll be right there. Can't wait for more tomato cubes. Clubs. Like a club sandwich? We go this way? No. Okay, well. Sure. Hey, going down that ladder certainly looks like a Dark Souls going down a ladder slide, but you know, Dark Souls is so, I would say, so influential as a game in the modern game design, like ideas and all that. That everything. I always feel like Dark Souls. People take a lot of ideas from Dark Souls because it was just such a landmark title in, I feel like, modern game design. Sure. Yeah, it wasn't really a threat. So you got a bit of I assume that there's like environment, like traversal is part of the game, and we might like unlock abilities and stuff later for traversal, but we'll see. But again, this music is already better than Xenogears. That's the one thing I like. It definitely can fault it out in the menus. The menus in Xenogears were also bad. So we get our HP and mana back after every battle. Is that how this works? Takes all of our mana to cast a Sunball, though. Let's whack him. Oh, do you get the mana back after you attack? Hold A for power. Seems like it's a little, pointless, but sure. Alright, hidden items. I don't know what the conditions for hidden items were, but I'm looking for them. I think maybe that was something I could pick up. Oh, sure. Another one of them. I guess maybe we'll fight alongside name. I'm already forgetting. Zale. I've got Zale down. Zale. But he's also been talking this whole time, so I don't know what's her name again? Valerie. Okay. But it doesn't beat the face you made the first time you tried smashing a Sunball. Oh, I can still hear the headmaster gloating. As I said, whether by paying attention in class or by recklessly attempting to hit a projectile with your open palm, you will learn the first rule of solar magic. To be fair, you did learn. Oh yeah, that one only took once. You ever miss those years before training, just being kids, always daydreaming and getting in trouble? So I guess we'll probably learn how these two know each other at some point. Did they meet, like, as kids or in this academy they're talking about? And making mistakes. I'm sorry, Valerie, I didn't mean. It's all I can understand. Or it's okay, I understand why he wouldn't want to join us after what happened. It's just... so there's a tragicness to their backstory, and it seems like they didn't know each other as kids. I wish he'd said goodbye, you know? After 10 years of not seeing his face, just to know that he's alright. And that we're still friends. Why do we have to get ahead of ourselves anyway? So this is one of the few things about writing that I find mildly annoying, is especially when a story starts and you have two characters who've obviously known each other for a long time, and then they start just talking about, hey, remember that old stuff that used to happen and how sad it was or how interesting it was? I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't talk about stuff like this unless it was more pertinent. You would to something else. But they just bring it up randomly for the sake of exposition. Now, again, exposition is necessary. You gotta lay out how the characters work, especially if things have happened prior to the events of the game, but it still feels all awkward and stunted. And ahead of ourselves, oh, Garl. Yeah. Poor Garl. You're related to Grumpf? 10 years ago in the village of Moon Cradle. Sure. Is that where Valerie's from? I assume that's the save point right there, top left. My weapon will be something that hits really hard. And I'll pick a fast one. We'll be unstoppable. Imagine all the wonders we'll find after we leave Evermist Island. I want to see the Sleeper. What's that? The legend of some kind? How would you not know? You've never heard of the Sleeper? Stories say it's a giant serpent and it's been sleeping curled up around a mountain ever since before there were traveling historians to record it. No way. Sure, and it's super dangerous too. But don't worry, it can't wake up. Why not? Apparently there's holes in the mountain and the wind blows through them and they plays a melody that keeps it asleep. So someone's gonna block that up, aren't they? Whoa. I wanna see it too. It's the bell. Erlina and Rugaves. It's not a good name. It's not a good name. It's not a good name. Are back. Quick, maybe we can catch them before they go to the academy. Okay. Do we have a menu yet? No. Yet? No. No. Okay, can we search things? No. Alright, this is the save point, right? Yes. Level 1, gold 0, time 19 minutes. Sure. Let's go. Fortunately, traversal isn't very annoying so far. We go in the house? I guess so, right? The barn. Younglings, are you still playing that little cave down below? That's all you gotta say? I mean, better if it's over quickly, I suppose. Yeah, they're still playing in the little cave. But the way that... So, was there only one... I thought that there was only one island by the time that they got to the messenger. These crops are our main source of food. It's hard work, but I'm reminded every day when we all eat together and all the effort is well worth it. Okay. Are there searchable objects? I'd like to know this, please. Oh, brother. Where are we going? Okay, this is a dead end. There's gotta be something here, right? Maybe we come back to this village later, back in the present time, and there's something we can get. By the way, if the tragic event that happens in the past happens in this section of the game and it's not revealed, and it's not revealed way later, then why the hell wouldn't you show us this first, and then we see what happens, and they don't need to do the whole dialogue scene talking about how sad everything is? It's just an idea. I hope you're not getting into trouble again. Okay. Man, I appreciate the dialogue moving at a really brisk pace after Xenogears. It's a nice change. Hey, wait. What? There's cutscenes. That animation style is a bit odd. I mean, it's fine. It's just a bit odd and a bit stilted. Whatever. There you are. You've got the worst name I've ever seen, Brugaves. I keep wanting to say Graves, too. That sounds better. Playing in your secret hideout again. Who are these two? The lady looks evil. We were training. I think I can use magic now. Is that so? Let's see it then. The Brugaves guy looks fine. Whoa. Come closer, Zale. Open your palm and concentrate. I imagine she's a summer solstice guy or person. What about you, Valerie? Have you been training too? Every day. I bet I'm stronger than you now. I'm sure you are. Come here then. Are they like testing for like a I don't know, something like a resonance of power? Whoa, easy now. I can't report to the headmaster if you knock me out. Oh. That was awesome, Zale. You did it. Man, why does her portrait look like that? Solstice Warriors. If you're done with your babysitting duties, I would hear your report. He looks evil. What do you... That portrait isn't very flattering. It's fine, I guess. Right away, Headmaster. Can we go too? Believe me, once you enter Zenith Academy, you'll wish you hadn't. Let's go, Brugaves. This is the worst name. The worst name I've ever heard. The worst name I've ever heard. It's so bad. Ah. Hey, full moon is out, so I imagine Garl at some point is gonna be like, wait, why can't I join the academy? I'm not a solstice warrior. He's right. Want to go to the Forbidden Cavern again? We tried already. I can't open it. Yeah, but the last time we decided maybe the full moon could make the rune more sensitive. I'm sure it'll work, and Moraine will be so impressed he'll take you. Moraine will be so impressed he'll take you two in for training right away, and then we'll finally be allowed to leave this island. And what if he gets mad and delays our training instead? Nah, no way. Well, we can worry about that after I open it. I mean, if I open it. All right, let's go. All right, the north, I assume. Okay. I wish there was a run button. Alright, I'm gonna not... Just... There are environmental interactable things, okay? Maybe it's just a bookshelf thing, and like we're able to read books later. I know you wanted to catch Erlina and Brugaves, but it's starting to be late. Bedtime soon, okay? Now I'm a bit apprehensive at missing things. I mean, if I miss stuff, I miss stuff, but, whatever. Alright, this is a dead end. Good. I appreciate a dead end. Remember, young ones, the Celestial Willow was a gift from the Great Eagle. Always treat it with respect. A bird brought you a tree? Okay. Okay, I guess that works. So wait, south was to the academy, right? So, real quick. Oh, there's like there's either a portal that makes a magic bridge or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. It's fine. Speaking of, oh, or it's also flying. Speaking of, Chrono Trigger. Okay, maybe the combat system's not the same, but there are certainly elements that feel similar. I keep holding B like I'm trying to run, but it just doesn't do that. Alright, again, might as well save whenever possible. And look how, man, speaking of niceties compared to Xenogears, look how fast it saves. We made it. Time to stop for a snack. What? I'm not hungry. Yeah, we just left a few minutes ago. Look, it's not a real adventure if you don't eat a snack on the road. Plus, I made something special for the occasion. Here. A tomato club, I imagine. And speaking of Mystery Dungeon. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, no kidding. Glad you like it. It's the jam. I used a bit of sap from the Celestial Willow. Sap? Oh wait, yeah, sap. I was about to... Right, of course. I was thinking of just tree. I was like, why would you use... But now I'm like, no, yeah, sap, right. Obviously. You can get in trouble for that. Only if you tell. Alright, do your thing. Alright, how do I do this? Maybe like Erlina showed me? Try opening your palm and concentrating. You got this, Valerie. Yeah, it's always an open palm thing, huh? Magic him. Alright, so... I knew it! It worked. I did it. So, I imagine... I finally did it. I imagine, like, someone's gonna get hurt or killed, or... Well, they said that this Garl guy was gone, not dead, so... So what now? The headmaster must have heard the bell ring. So we just wait for him to show up? Might as well enter it. It could be our first adventure. Yeah, and the headmaster will know we're not afraid. This is exciting. Let's go. You know, it's called the Forbidden Cave. Or Cavern. So this doesn't seem like the smartest idea. Are you guys capable of fighting yet? Are we gonna run into random encounters? I'd imagine not, right? Okay, never mind. We will. There's monsters over there. Let's hide. Are there stealth mechanics? I thought Evermist Island was safe. Guess it's only true for Mooncradle. We should go back. That looked dangerous. Yeah, good call. Okay. Well. Watch out, there's another one. This is bad, we're surrounded. Maybe try to use your powers? We're not ready for this. They're not doing anything. I don't know, just try. Okay, let me focus. Watch out, it's preparing something. Come on. Zale, watch out. Oh, did he like lose an eye or something? My eye. It really hurts. I can't see. Well, you still have one eye. There's no escape. It's about to attack again. Ooh, lasers. Nice. So it was you. As resourceful as you are reckless, I see. Headmaster, Garl needs help. Can he put an eye back or something? It feels better. Like anyone born in Mooncradle, a regular kid. Wait, like anyone born in Mooncradle, a regular kid, comma, what Garl needs is not to concern himself with the affairs of the... Oh, okay, yeah. What Garl needs is to not concern himself with the affairs of the Solstice Warriors. I'm really sorry, Headmaster, it was all my idea. Hey. You're thankful that the only cause of this was an eye, young lad. As for the two of you, oh sweet, it is gone. He lost an eye, okay. If you are so eager to receive training, I shall oblige. Follow me. Strict Headmaster, I suppose. But perhaps they're like, obviously this was a dumb thing to do. Make sure to treat the wound and soothe the poor kid. He's not the complaining type, but if the pain seems to return, please send for me. Understood, Headmaster. You will not see your friend for a very long time. If you have any parting words, speak them now. Can he come and stay with us? How long is very long? Like a week? Ah, the eagerness of youth. It takes years to properly train Solstice Warriors. Years? No way. But your friends have much to learn. I would suggest you use that time to reflect upon what happened today. With any luck, it'll help you forget any ideas of getting involved with a burden that is not yours to bear. Guys, don't forget about me. You can still become a warrior of some kind, just not a Solstice one. Never. We'll train really hard, maybe it won't take so long. Alright. School time. For, like, what, 10-year-olds? Is it teleportation? Or is it like a magic elevator? It's a magic elevator, okay. Alright, well, goodbye, Garl. I can see down there. Can I learn laser beams too? I imagine the Headmaster, because he's got the moon thing, is a winter solstice guy, so he should have similar powers to Valerie. Welcome to Zenith Academy. In this ancient place of knowledge, you will learn everything you need to know in order to become true Solstice Warriors. We've been waiting for this for so long. When do we start? Tomorrow, though I believe a proper introduction is in order. Careful now. Careful of what? Oh, another elevator. The principal's office. Or maybe just like a lookout tower kind of thing. Welcome to the classroom. Wait, no. Welcome to the classroom in the sky. Whoa, it's beautiful. I'm feeling a weird resonance, like when I opened the Forbidden Cavern. Good on you for noticing that. Getting close to the stars helps new recruits get acquainted with their innate magic. It shows great promise that you were able to feel it before, and Zale too, from what Erlina told me. It was just a small burst. They have no idea how much potential they have. It is probably for the best. Now, in the many years you will spend at Zenith Academy, you will learn about the duties incumbent upon Solstice Warriors, of the magic you are destined to wield and the evils it is meant to cleanse. Demons. again, I don't think the demons are going to show up. We'll learn how to fight too, right? Naturally. You will spend your days training and studying, but most importantly, sewing. Sewing? That sounds boring. Oh, I can assure you that it is. A mandatory task, nevertheless. All who would join our order begin by weaving their will into an enchanted piece of fabric, the staple of the solstice wear. Okay, so they make magic cloth, sure. It is their most prized possession, guaranteeing light in the darkest places and a measure of protection against the minions of the Fleshmancer. But first, you must learn of your duties, train until you cannot feel your limbs, and then train some more. Once both your body and mind are ripe with potential, you will create a magic piece of fabric worthy of the very stars. You will then be sent out beyond the Forbidden Cavern to meet with the Elder Mist, for it alone may officially grant you the title of Solstice Warrior. Sewing. I understand it's not what you were hoping for, but it is what is required of you for the time being. Years of sewing. That will be all for today. A bunch of weavers. You will be spending a lot of time in these halls, so you should make yourselves at home. Your left is the training room. You are to go there first thing in the morning. Just above is the way to my chambers, and it's off limits, of course. And to your right are the dormitories. Make sure you pick a bed aligned with your innate magic. You need a bed of the same attribute as yourself. Feel free to look around, then go to sleep when you are ready. Good night. Alright, let's go to the forbidden place first. Damn, it's locked. Are we outside? If so, why the hell are there bookshelves sitting right there? Training hall? It seems like this place isn't too big. Nothing there. Hello, cleaning lady? Oh, there you are. Moraine finally decided that you were ready. Sure. I mean, yeah. I guess go to find the same bed type. Who are you? I remember when Erlina and Brugaves were your age, they wouldn't stop running. Oh, I feel old now. Okay. I saw the bird tree down there. So I mentioned left side is fire, but yeah, and right side is waterbed. Okay, bookshelf. Ooh, bookshelf. Just a bunch of... Oh, okay. Come on, we gotta read about the lore, right? I imagine it's not as in-depth as a old RPG or JRPG with a like really long a companion book. Probably not. All right, when do we get gold? I think this bed is for me. Let's find yours. Wait, I thought the fire was on this, or sun was on this side. Huh? Ow. I see the sheet colors. Oh, here's the looms, I guess. Can I take it from the chest? Go to sleep? Sure. Alright, I guess you gotta get to the bed of whatever character you're controlling. It's fine. Training room, alright, let's do some learning of mechanics, please. Good morning, fellas. Brugaves. I'm saying Burr, it's Brugaves. So you'll be our trainer. I wish. Erlina and I are leaving tomorrow, but the headmaster was kind enough to let us make your first day special. Are you ready for training? You bet. That's what I like to hear. I reckon these should be well suited for you, the two of you. Training sword. And the training staff. I thought it was a dagger. Alright, let's get to work. Yeah, they're doing laps. You got this, Valerie. Don't give up now. Never. That's not how you're supposed to do endurance, but okay. You only sprint at the very end. Come on, Zale, keep it up. I can do this. Yeah. 99, 100. That's it for today. You did great. I don't know how this was any specialer than normal, but that was a lot. Feel free to take a break. Erlina will see you on the terrace whenever you're ready. See, she's waiting just outside of the Academy's entrance. Sure, can I have some stuff? Can I look for cool things? I wonder how important equipment is. Alright, hey, evil-looking lady. Oh, there you are, ready to learn magic? Yes. I want to cast fireballs. And, whatever Valerie does. Laser beams. It should feel as if someone or something was scratching an itch far away from you. You must focus on that sensation and compel it to come closer. I think it's working. Hey, you startled me. I almost had it. Now mine's gone too. It's okay, just breathe slowly. They were able to do magic-y stuff before, though. Try to release only when you feel its current passing in front of you. If your timing is true, it will manifest on 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I felt it. It tickles. Right there, you just did the hardest part, which is focusing. Okay, she looks a little less evil there, but she still kind of looks evil. I'm sure your training will go well, but one more thing. No matter what the headmaster teaches you, remember that this is your life, and... What's that mean? Erlina. Since you are done onboarding our new recruits in the ways of magic, I would provide the briefing for your next assignment. What's the headmaster really controlling or something? As for the two of you, it is about time you tried your sewing kit. Move along now. And making a magic piece of fabric worthy of the very stars sure is a tall order. Yeah, I have no idea what shape to even make. At least the headmaster said we wouldn't get it right the first time. Well, I'm bored. What are you doing? I'll just walk around a bit. Get in the wrong bed, because it's funny. I can't read yet. I keep holding down B. It doesn't work that way. Alright, hey, this is the first time we only have one party. Well, actually, no, we were doing it at the very beginning. Alright, where do you want me to go, game? What do you want from me? You keep saying that, but the Fleshmancer left our realm for good when the Dweller of Strife was destroyed. So why can't they have a normal life? And you know the three of us can take the one on Wraith Island. We don't need them. Prudence, Erlina. There is no telling what threats we may face in the future. Zale and Valerie were brought to Mooncradle by the Great Eagle. It is not the place of the headmaster to question such things, and neither is it yours. But how much is enough? What about Moyara? And what about the twins? Brugaves. Do not judge a sacrifice you cannot begin to comprehend. This conversation is over. They will study here while you carry on with your investigation. On the first eclipse, after their training is complete, they will join us for the cleansing. Learn as much as you can until then. But let's just go, Brugaves. Worst name. It's so bad. The name is terrible. And so they trained and they sewed for days and then for months. Do they have expanded lifetimes, or is this guy gonna die at some point because he's old? Faster now. Focus and then release. And we're skipping through everything they've already done again. What's the classroom in the sky for? And the longer a dweller is left to its devices, the stronger it gets. This makes patrol duty essential. Let one grow for too long, and you have a World Eater on your hands. Against such a foe, even a legion of Solstice Warriors would be helpless. Since delaying only increases the chances of a World Eater, cleansing always target the strongest dweller known to us. Headmaster, if dwellers are immune to our magic, how can we fight them? That is why cleansings are always performed during a total eclipse. In these moments, do you know how infrequent those are? In these moments only, the Dweller's weaknesses are exposed. How many Dwellers are left? Just the one, known as the Dweller of Woe, but we cannot know for sure. The Flesh Bancher just may have planted other seeds of evil before leaving our world. Thus, we must always remain vigilant. Headmaster? Yes, Zale. What happened with the Dweller of Strife, and who's Moyara? Listening in, were you? That will be all for today. A few weeks later, a sound in the night. We're under attack. If we, can we use guns and stuff? That'd be fun. Like, grenades. Zale, wake up. Valerie, what is it? I think I heard a voice coming from the entrance. That's not the sound effect that played. What time is it? Who cares? Let's go check it out. Alright. You know, we're just doing a lot of... You don't have to make me walk around for all this. You know, you can just take me to the place to listen to the dialogue. But, sure. I mean, I'll walk if you want. Alright, who's there? Is it a bad guy? The entrance, you said? Is it, Garl? Did he somehow get in? Hey, look. Oh, smells good. There's a note. Aha! Dear Zale and Valerie, if you're reading this, it probably means I got caught. I'm writing this as a failsafe, but I hope to see you in person, too. I made cookies filled with the celestial willow jam you liked. Keep reading. I'm doing everything I can to be ready to leave when you graduate. In the meantime, I hope your training is going well. Oops, now the platform is almost up and I can see Moraine's there waiting for me. He looks very angry. I will try to drop the jar without him noticing. I guess that means I won't be able to try a visit again, but I'm thinking of you every day and I can't wait. I hope you like the cookies. Your friends until the end of time, or your friend until the end of time, Garl. Garl's the best. Let's go up on the disc to eat the cookies. Hey, we got an item. It's a healing item, I presume. Except for we're gonna eat them all now. These cookies are amazing. I can't believe Garl was just there. Yeah, how'd he get up? I miss him so much. He seems well, at least, after what happened in the Forbidden Cave. Yeah, losing an eye typically does a number on someone. Knowing him, I bet he smiled it away the next day. You're probably right. We can't let something like this happen ever again. At this rate, it feels like we'll never sow something good enough for the Elder Mist. It'll happen, we just have to keep training hard. Alright, how much more is there till we get back to present day? Trained and sewed for years. Into young adult form. And they trained and they sewed some more. Into slightly older young adult form. Until one day... they're gonna finally make the piece that works. Zale, that's a 1. What is it, like a scarf or something? I can feel it too. Hold on. Alright, I think I got it too. Let's go see the headmaster. Oh, it's like a... Hers is like... Hers she wears as a scarf. And he wears his as... sticking out of his pocket. I don't know, like something. It's obviously you can obviously tell what the cloth is because it's the one like flapping around behind them when they walk this way. Can we read the stuff now? No. Okay, so they clearly don't care about their education still, even now that they're all grown up. That's fine. We do what we must. All right, can we go kick some ass now? Hello, headmaster guy. So we think we're ready. Why yes, the tingling of magic in the air has been building up for a few weeks now. Congratulations, moving forward there will be no more sewing. I can deal with that. It will soon be time for you to leave on your journey to meet the Elder Mist. But before we get to that, Zenith Academy has one more challenge for you. Oh, our visitors just arrived. Perfect timing. Are they going to look any different? No. Ma, you've both grown pretty strong. Hey, it's good to see you. Orlina and Brugaves are here to help you review the basics of combat. Check in with them, then it'll be time for your final test. Yes. Let's get started. Just attack me now in any order. Party members can use their turn in order of their choice, but they can only act once per round. When all of your party members are on a cooldown, the round resets and they become available again. Oh, we can attack with whoever we want. Whack him. Whack him. Good. Focus is paramount whenever you perform attacks and skills. With proper timing, you can increase the damage that you deal and sometimes even score additional hits. Let's see it. Huh. Okay. So it's a bit more of an active battle system. But let's see that one more time. Ow. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Most of your attacks and spells can be more potent with proper timing. Some may also keep going with more hits until you miss. Remember to think of timed hits as a welcome addition when you pull it off, rather than something you're supposed to do perfectly all the time. So don't worry about it too much, just keep on trying and your sense for it will develop over time. Okay, now for timing your blocks, let's get to the little guy in here. Or get this little guy in here. To be efficient in battle, you must pay attention to anything that starts moving. With proper timing, you can reduce the damage of any incoming attack or spell by blocking it. Get ready. That was too soon. Stay focused and press as the hit connects. Too soon. All right. Sure. Be difficult here. Let me help you. Now. Okay. Good. Let's see that one more time. There we go. I remember to always stay alert. Some patterns will be harder to read than others. Sometimes even requiring multiple blocks. You know, okay. Now do you know what game this reminds me of? The Mario and Luigi RPG games. What? Sure, I mean, I guess it's a good system for a JRPG. It's more active. But don't be hard on yourself. No one is expecting to block everything all the time. It's not about getting it perfectly all the time, but rather building a growing sense for it. Just think of a timed block as a welcome bonus. Yeah. Remember to read your enemies and to keep trying. Oh, one more thing. When a party member gets knocked out in battle, you'll need to switch to a more defensive mode. KO'd allies will get back up on their own at 50% HP once all the KO stars are gone. One KO star is removed at the end of each round. The more you fall during the same battle, the more KO stars there are, so be careful. Oh, so you got like a bit of a... So is there a revive? I assume there's not a revive spell. I mean, maybe there could be to help if you get too many KO stars. If all party members go down, it's game over. Fight and survive until Valerie returns. Okay. Can I make this attack go more than 2? Or... I don't know. And she's back. Alright, and there you have it. Good work today. I'm sure the exam will be a breeze. Alright. Magic, I assume? Yes. So... Zale has Fireball, hold A to charge it up. And a healing spell. I don't know if I have to press a button for that too. And then Valerie has something we haven't seen yet. When enemies prepare spells, you must do everything you can to prevent them. If you follow your senses, you can try dealing damage of the types that will break their connection. Or concentration. Simpler spells will only demand normal attacks. Valerie can do blunt damage and Zale has slicing. Right, of course. Let's see you break this one. What's power 80%? Okay, we can do it in any order. Whack him. Whack him again. No spell for you, just like that. Now, some spells will also demand magic damage to break. You can control your projectiles now, so let's give it a shot. Zale for sun, Valerie for moon. Yep. Sunball. Hold A for power. Pretty simple, this one. Moonerang. Crescent Arc. Press A to deflect. That was pretty good, I think. Well done. Now you can sense your MP is a bit low, right? Give up the pace in battle, you must remember to regenerate MP. Let's build it up to back up a little bit. Hit me with a normal attack now. Did you feel that? You got some MP back by attacking? In battle, awareness leads to victory. You must pace your spells with normal attacks to avoid ending up in a dire situation with no MP available to get out of it. So this is going to be a game where magic, I'm assuming, is pretty good. You use it when you can, but you also have a low magic count because you get magic back when you attack with regular attacks. I'm also assuming there's going to be equipment then that you're like, decrease the damage of your regular attacks so you get more MP back with regular attacks. That would make sense for an item. And on the flip side, you should not hesitate to use spells with MP when MP abounds, for a regular attack on a full bar is a waste of regeneration. The key is to experiment, keep on varying your actions, and find the rhythm appropriate for each battle. One last thing. All battle actions lock, breaking especially build your combo energy. When you have enough, you can spend combo points to perform powerful actions. Combos cost no MP and are lost after battle, so you should never hesitate to use them. Rain told me that you came up with your first combo attack. Show it to me. Solstice Strike. This is Chrono Trigger-esque. Effect blunt and slicing. It's just like a double attack. Yeah, you're strong, all right. Keep an eye out on your adventure. You're bound to come across schools that will teach you more combos. Good luck with your exam. I'm sure you'll do great. Okay. So it's like a first boss or something. Moraine will see you for the final test. I'm sure you'll do great. You ready? Yes. Well, then let us begin. I'm ready to fight him, I assume. The big day has finally come. Over the years, Zenith Academy has tested you in many ways. It will now test you one last time. Have you prepared your vows? Oh, are we getting married? Yes, Headmaster. Then speak them now. You go first, Sail. Okay. So that I may use my agility to cleanse this world and protect my companions, I will enter the world as a blade dancer. I chose the curved blade as it will not hinder my speed or reflexes. Welcome, Blade Dancer. Come on, Valerie, I did it just now. I did it, now it's your turn. And she's a staff wielder, I don't know, quarterstaff, something. So they may use my strength to inspire hope and eradicate evil. I will become a battle monk. Oh, yeah, right, monk. That's what it said before. I choose the staff, for it won't break no matter how hard I strike. Welcome, battle monk. Are we gonna get other party members in this game? I recall during, like, there was a trailer, there was someone else in the party, I think. Today you must demonstrate mastery of everything Zenith Academy has taught you. Your final challenge waits below. Please step aside. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something to keep your health full. 3 Tomato Club. Now, with faith in your abilities and purpose in your actions, take the leap. In return is the new recruits of our order. I'm ready, Zay. Oh, just jump from high up. Well, let's just go for it. Let's, Oh, sure. That'll still kill you. But they got magic powers. More good music. Chest. I'm always... When I see a chest, I must have it. It is mine, by right. Oh, it's like a key item. Boring. Okay, do we have... Okay, select open... There we go. Okay, so it's Y. So we have sword slot, shield slot, ring slot, special ring slot. I don't know. Attack, defense, magic attack. Sure, they're basically slightly altered. What? You give her more MP, but give him higher magic attack? Where's the sense in that? Mostly made of wood. Heals? What did you just... Oh, combos, right. Items. Tomato Club. 20 HP. Cookie Jar. Ornate Stone. Primitive Brazier. Order. Okay, so there's gonna be 5 party members, it looks like. I don't know what the hell cargo means. Relics Camp. Alright, what's this do? Fight time. Alright, yay. First actual fight with both party members. Oh, we get, like, opening strikes. That's cool. Are we targeting the one that's flashing or the one that's not flashing? I assume it's the one that's not flashing. I'd imagine. Yes, okay. Oh, that's AoE. Cool. Anything in here? Ingests. No. What can you do? Oh, we could, I guess we can go, like, swap them around now. Put Valerie in the front of the party. Give her time to shine in the front. Alright, there's nothing here. You hop real quick. Let's go get the other ornate stone that's, blue this time. Oh, it's... Never mind, it's not. So never mind. Oh, wait, she didn't get her MP back this time. Alright. This is the best ability in the whole game so far. I can do this all day. I'll mess that up a little bit. Right. Was it B? No, it was A, right. Yeah, we need a block. Give me a whack. That attack looks pretty nice. What's up? I did that a little early, but then I was able to recover. What's up? Not much. We're doing well myself. Still pretty early on in this game. But we're making our way. We get a level up. I want to see what a level up looks like. That would be nice. Have your rock. Boss fight? Or something? How's the game going? A lot of walking around when they could have just taken us to places where we could have gone, but otherwise, music's good. And, the systems seem pretty good. Obviously, it's the most basic stuff so far, so we'll see. They haven't ever been to the other side of the Forbidden Cavern yet. How could they understand? They don't think we should at least try and explain. We've seen how strong they are. Weird will be a walk in the park. Let's see them off then. Weird. I guess that's the boss or whatever. How long have you been playing video games in general? Since I was like 6 years old? No. 7 years old. So... 15 years? Wait. No. 16 years. Yeah. Just... Okay. What's the point of this room if I'm just hitting a button? Oh, sure, it's a big robot. It's great. Is streaming your career pursuit or just for fun? Well, it's for fun. If it could become a career, I wouldn't oppose, but I'm just doing it for fun because why not? I like video games. Exam mode engaged, brace yourselves. All right, big golem. Oh. Ooh, in a boss fight, they give you your stuff back. Shuffle weakness physical. We hit it with melee attacks for now, I guess. Vulnerable, yep. Sure, no reason to use magic if he's just gonna not take any damage from it. Oh, right, we need a block. I just want to be a streamer, but I'm busy in my 16 hours working a day. Why would you, wait, 16 hours a day? That seems like a bit much. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. What did he do? Let's hit him again, see what happens. Alright, I blocked it. That's nice. Oh, okay. Weakness, I assume you had weakness sun there. Alright, we'll go skills. Do this one again. Every time I do this attack, I'm gonna have to focus. Because I need to... I fucked up. Alright, well... just attack again, I guess. Veil. That's why I'm watching streams and talking to streamers. I mean, fair enough. Though I'd personally rather... play the game myself. Oh, yeah, we gotta not let you do that. Because, no spells for you. Oh, we can do a combo? I don't feel like there's a point. I'd rather do Sunball here. There's really no failing Sunball. There was a section where it burst bigger and then shrunk again, so maybe you're supposed to release it at a certain time. Okay, so... Speaking of the Mario and Luigi games, this game seems to draw a lot of reference, so far the two inspirations is Chrono Trigger, Mario, and Luigi. These are the two games this game is really following after. Maybe there's others, but not that I know of. So we got 3 HP, 1 MP, 1 attack, 2 defense, 2 magic attack, 0 magic defense. I feel like just physical attacking for now would be nice. He got less... Well, I think she got 3 defense, and he's getting 2 defense and 1 mana defense. Yeah, I think I just want regular attack for now. Regular attack seems good to start, since we don't have a lot of magic tools. Congratulations, you have been trained well. Return now to your headmaster. We win. That was easy. Congratulations, Valerie and Zale. You have learned everything Zenith Academy had to teach you. We did it. In record time, too. You must now learn our ultimate power, the ability to use magic without using magic. Yeah, I still don't understand what that means, obviously. But the knowledge is for the Elder Mist to impart. Come, the villagers have gathered to celebrate your departure. Alright, real quick, I forgot to get water before the stream, so let me go get some water real quick, because I can already feel my throat getting dry, and I need, if we're playing a game with a lot of ring, I need to go get some water real quick. 1 second. And I've returned. Again, just we read a lot, you gotta have something to wet your throat. Alright, anyway. It is on special days such as the one that the citizens of Moon Cradle are reminded of the importance of their duties. Where's Garl? Yeah, great question. I don't see him. How long were they there? They look... So again, they look like 10 or something, and they look like in their late or early 20s now, so you've been gone for a long time. Many years ago, Valerie and Zale were delivered to us by the Great Eagle. Deliveries on 2 solstices in a row to be boot. Very rare occurrence. Oh, I remember. Gran was so happy to get to meet 2 more before she passed. I miss Gran. All of you have come together to nurture and protect them, just like your ancestors have done for so many children in the solstice before. Valerie and Zale, step forward so that the good people of Moon Cradle may gaze upon those who will soon join the ranks of the Solstice Warriors. This parading is ridiculous. Yeah, you know, this seems a bit odd. Now, it's like this small isolated village where, like, the whole purpose of the villagers is to take care of the special people who with special powers. Oh, I'll let the villagers have their fun. It's all they get. So you're okay with this now. You know I'm not. Now cheer with me as we send these young heroes out across the Forbidden Cavern to meet the Elder Mist. Hooray! To the gate! Alright, now we get to go through the gate. What do we do? I want to see Garo before leaving. I guess we have to play along for now. Fingers crossed we can come back after meeting this Elder Mist. Fingers and toes. Valerie Zale, you must undertake this journey on your own now. We will not fail, Headmaster. Go now, through the Forbidden Cavern and atop the mountain trail to seek audience with the Elder Mist. Learn how to use magic without using magic, and you shall then enter the world as true Solstice Warriors. May Luna's might protect you, or Luana's. May Solon's light guide you. Here, this should keep you fed for a little bit. More tomato clubs, sure. And if your adventure feels a little tough, you could take a look at these. Amulet of Storytelling? Sequent Flare? If matters into 2 relics, find them in the relics center again. Okay. Whether you prefer a lighter challenge or looking to push yourself to the max, relics offer hard mode it is. There's a bunch to be bound to be more defined. I mean, if it's some really annoying system, then I probably would ignore it. Like if it's example, the Halo skulls, if it's like, oh, you don't get to use your HUD, I'm like, no, I don't think we're gonna do something like that. Remember to keep an eye out for merchants. Selling any valuables you find will keep you well fed and well equipped. Now, whenever your adventure takes you, or wherever your adventure takes you, you must remember your first assignment. After the Elder Mist sends you out onto the world, or into the world, you must secure passage to Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. And do keep on training, for a dire cleansing awaits us. Still can't believe he wants them fighting a Dweller already. That's Moraine for you. We weren't much older the first time. Yeah, but we'll find a way. What, kill it before they get there? Safe journeys, and may you cleanse this world. May you cleanse this world. The chest. Can I go back into the village? Okay, Alex. Absolutely fucking not. What are you? What am I, look like a games journalist to you? This one seems useful. The only time you hit some blocks cause a starflight and fly out of the characters for clear as day confirmation the input was properly timed, recommended for those for stronger feedback. Or while closing in on the mastery of a certain move. Yeah, we can leave that on for now. We'll see. Oh, does every single character share levels? Because there's one level bar in the top right. Alright, let me back into the village. Oh. But my chest. I want the chest. Okay, well, I'll keep holding B. Again, okay, real quick. We didn't turn. Yeah, we'll never use max HP plus. Yeah. That we had that at the beginning. That's what it was. But I will not be using that. No thanks. Sure feels easier now. This time we make it through without having a friend lose an eye. Yeah. All right. Hey, monsters, I'll beat you up now. What is this? Where? I want to kill the monsters. They took the guy, Garl's eye last time. Oh. Yeah, of course. Is it? I was able to get a... I was able to get a starting attack in last time. But I don't... Oh, I need to remember to block. Sunball. This one in the middle, because I think it has an AoE effect. Yeah, okay, yeah. You release it at the correct time. There's a bag. A tomato. The fruit when you eat when the situation calls for vegetables. Yeah, exactly. Does... Oh, does this game have puzzles? I guess, like, you can go cooking or something. Oh, it's a lock. I see. So we're gonna ride another one of those things down to create a shortcut, I assume. All right, real quick. Can we push this or something? What is this? Maybe it's something we can come back for later, I assume. But yeah, I assume there's like cooking or something. That's why we got a tomato itself, and there's things called tomato gloves. We combine it with... A tomato club would be pretty boring, though. Wouldn't you say? Chest. Adventurer's Vest. Real quick. Yeah, it feels a bit, I think, a bit better. Item. They're equip. Defense you have less HP, so I guess, and you've also taken damage and you can wear it, I guess. How do I do that preemptive strike? I think you might have to walk into the back of them to do that. Probably. I keep forgetting to block. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about this. Unfortunately. Spike Shower. I see, okay. Skills. Let's a Moonerang again. You know, even with I like the little star aesthetic anyway. Oh, that was not optimal. Damn it, it gets another attack. This time I remembered to block. You might as well finish a fight with the melee attack anyway, so you can get some MP back. That's a lock. A manual lock. Now we're looking for dungeon keys. There's a chest. It's locked. Maybe the key's in the chest just up there? It's out of reach for now. Let's go look around. The chest has a key? I don't want the chest to have a key. I want to have a cool item. Oh, I see. We undo the lock so that we can get back to the door. Sure. Forbidden Cavern Key. You know, I guess every key's gonna be super special or something. Unlocking. Let's go. Yes. I'm gonna use the cookie jar to open this door. That seems like a good idea. Party recovered 40 HP, found 1 mushroom soup. Oh, I thought it said party. This is a party heal item. It's for 40 HP. Never mind. Learned a combo skill, Mending Light. Got me Pearl. So this costs 2 combo points, effect restore HP to all allies. That's pretty good. Oh, each regenerates 3 MB. I didn't see that before. And then equip. Is it a relic? Wait. Shine. Oh, it's a money item. Sure. Okay, so I didn't see that chest for a second. It was interactable, obviously, but I need to look out for different kind. Wait, no, we can't get to that rope yet. Can't here in a second. But gotta look out for different kinds of leeching thorn. I feel like... Sure, why not? You got the defensive item, you can heal health on attack. Now let's not forget that Zale has a healing spell. All right. All right. Cool. Unfortunately, we're going to get hit by one of these rain attacks. But we have a little bit to protect ourselves here. Alright, we didn't block either of them. Not great. Alright, you go... Deal damage to that guy. We go... skills. Sunball. Yes. We're looking for the burst. Nope, it was a little early. A little early. Ooh, a bag. Why did it give you the item? Why did you go pick it up? Lettuce, sure. Interesting basic healing item, by the way. Oh. The device is broken. We can't activate the bridge. There seems to be a detour through here to the left. Worth a shot. No, not the device. Whatever. Oh, sure. Say. Oh, set up. The campfire feels cozy and warm. Rest. This is just a free heal. Nice. Level up pretty slowly. I mean, you get experience pretty slowly. You typically get a couple levels between when you first start playing the game, but I guess we're gonna go for a slower roll here. You get like hive egg things. You can't trick me. We'll deal with like a big spider or something. Valerie? Sounds big. Get ready. Spider. No. A caterpillar. Whatever. Still an insect. Well, a spider is an insect, but you know what I mean. Okay, skills. I feel like this one's better. We have to use the other spell at some point, though. I have to focus. Now I need a focus ring. Oh, is she weak to moon magic? Sunball, go. Perfect. Oh, just weak to magic in general, I guess. We gotta block. There we go, better. I'm impressed that I'm not getting poisoned. I messed up the timing. Oh. Definitely use this then, because it can hit multiple times. Now, how am I messing this up now? Oh, that's that damaging attack. Yeah, sure, let's see what Healing Light does. 13, okay. Fair enough. You can slowly heal herself on their own anyway. Pretty easy first boss, but that, like, real first boss, but that is supposed to be the point. I'm telling you, only get 2 health back, though, per attack, which isn't that much, but it's something. And we have Zale healer up if we really need to. Go the old Solstice Strike. Oh, wait, can I? Ah, shit. Go skills, healing light here. Can we go, uh-oh, wait. I didn't realize it. Oh, this thing's called Boss Bug. This is a Boss Bug. How is this a Boss Bug? Alright, skills. Nice. Not again. No, special attack for you. No, he's dropping rocks again. She needs to be healed again. I guess she gets a little health back. I can't do it. I can't break this before you attack again. Do this your attack. What do you do? Alright, we gotta just do healing light. I guess she's taking more of a beating because she doesn't have her defensive items. Skills, Crescent Arc, here. There we go. That takes care of quite a few. Alright, oh, we have to heal everyone for full health thing. I don't know if it's worth the trouble. We have max combo too. Stop. Yeesh. I mean, we can do the mending light. Get everyone back to full health, I hope. Coolest special effects. I don't know what special effects, but special effect is more of a movie thing, but it's cool effect. I can't. Oh, I guess. Oh, the power goes down if even if we don't do the full thing. Crescent Arc here. Nope, messed that one up. I think it's bigger if we it's bigger if we it successfully hit. Oh, whoops, messed that one up. I think I'm actually gonna probably just leave those small little bugs alone. Who cares? Really? Yeah. I guess we can try to go. Yeah, we can try to get the burst attack here. Yeah, perfect. Man, Fireball does so much damage. I gotta use that more often. Oh, I got an achievement. Sure. Our first big one. Huh, we did it. Looks like there's a way out over there. The mountain should be much further now. Well, you know, first things first. Oh, it did fully heal us. Well, we go safe. But, yeah, we beat a big bug. Exciting stuff. I keep feeling I should be able to jump in this game, but it's all contextual button prompts. Alright. 60 money. Adventurer's Vest. Okay, so now you also have an Adventurer's Vest, so it's just the same thing. But now you don't take a brutal beating. And Zale gets to kind of sit there and not take nearly as much damage. Alright. Welcome to this side of the thing. Alright, does this stay open or turned on forever? I'd like to go back to the village, please, and get the chest I saw back there. Please, come on. The bird mask people. 4, huh? They got 3 eyes? Not really. The one of the top is probably fake. Things are starting to move. I'm eager to see what these two can do. They're like the evil version of the blue cloak, whatever they're called, troll. Eager and impatient, too. For now, we wait. That guy looks like he has actually 3 eyes. 3, you know what to do. Alright, the villains, there you go. Or at least the preamble to the main villains, or whatever. Okay, it looks like this is not the way forward. The cave is, I imagine. Sunglow Lake. Hey there, are we looking for anything in particular? Well, we can sell this. It's plus... Oh, this increases magic attack, too. Don't need that. I mean... Might as well, right? Thank you for having the easy sell option. And I don't need this, because I already have that. Do I care about... I mean, I could buy one of each, just because why not? What is this? What's happening? Okay, I'm having, flashbacks to Zelda. What am I? Alright, how do I do this? Okay. When you start reeling in when it jumps in the air, it, gets stunned, and you keep it in the, like, there's like a moving wave or something. You caught a lunar trout. 2 fillet. Alright, now I think I know how this works. Let's try again, see what happens. So, like, keep it here in the middle. I messed up. Yeah, get stunned, idiot. Alright, now that I know how this works, this is very easy. Alright, is there a solar trout? Come on. I want to see the solar trout. Nope, in here. Are we there yet? No. This is so easy. They're all lunar trout. It's not really what I intended. Oh, hello, roller coaster with a bunch of, underscores, I suppose. Thanks for the follow. Alright, can I get a frog or whatever this is? Can I get them? Hello? Oh, hello to you two. Yeah, there we go. What's this? Oh, a jellyfish. Man-o-war. 2 different kinds of fillet. Since I caught a couple... No, okay, I didn't really want to get another fish, but, sure, I guess. What's up? Not much. Don't break. I got you again. I can catch all the fish in the world. Alright, enough of this. I don't know why I'm doing it. For cooking, I guess. Oh, I see. It's your options. We go... Seafood? Oh, just seafood and fish are the different things. Everything about your channel, keep it up. Well, I appreciate it. I don't know what there's much to love, though. I just do what I do. Try to keep it low-key, kind of. You know. Alright, well, I've had enough of fishing, so let's proceed. What's the purple door? I'm not buying overlay stuff. It's not happening. Sorry. What's this? It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. In fact... There. We're not getting advertised to. It's not happening. I've had enough of it. Alright, I guess we're not going this way yet. I kind of figured, considering there was a closed door on the map. The mountain trail. Okay, we're back here, yes. Alright, we made it to the mountain trail. So far, so good. There's over here, huh? Yeah, this is the same dialogue. Yeah, skip to them laying at the campfire. You know, we could have not played this section of the game first, and we could have played that whole opening section first, then get to here, and it would have been better. I really hope we'll get a chance to return to Moon Cradle after this. What if we're sent out into the world right away? Yeah, I don't know. I just wish Garl was here. You can certainly use some Celestial Willow Jam to go with this awful bread. That's the dream. That bush did look suspicious with its glowing Celestial Willow Jam. I've got some right here, guys. I even picked some mushrooms. You won't believe this soup I'll make. Oh, and I found some herbs in the Forbidden Cavern. They'll do just right. Garl? What, you didn't really think I was going to let you go on an adventure without me, did you? Garl. Well, you know, it's interesting seeing a character lose an eye early in the game, especially as a kid. No eye patch? I guess that's cool enough. It's good to see you two again. You look so strong now. Hey, why didn't you show up for our departure? Are you kidding? There was absolutely no announcement. As soon as I heard everyone gather, I went to the hideout to pack my stuff, but you left so fast. Guys, I'm so pumped for this journey. I know all about survival now. Fishing and gathering and cooking and... What's wrong? You can't actually come with us. We just wanted to say goodbye. We're on duty now, and it's pretty dangerous. You can't mean that. We're always talking about how we'd all leave together after your training. Plus, I spent all those years practicing in our little cave. I'm ready. Look, I may not have any special powers like you do, but I'm built strong and I've been preparing. Okay, we'll see. I mean, the preparing thing, I imagine. This here is my shield. I'll be a defensive fighter. No, a warrior. Why does the... Why? Okay, a question. Why does someone who likes food always have to be on the chubby side? Not always, but more often so. Oh, yeah. Sure am, and I've been reading a lot, too. See, most of the monsters you're going to face won't even be Fleshmancer minions, which means anyone can fight them. Are you sure about that? Totally, you haven't seen any yet, have you? No, but... I'll know when to step aside, don't worry. Plus, you can't really travel the world with just a few sandwiches. What were you thinking? That's... Yeah, I guess he's the guy who let us cook. See, you need me. You just do your Solstice Warrior duties, and I'll keep your bellies full. Garl. Deal? Okay, deal. Oh, I'm so happy. No way, this is awesome. Alright, I'll start the kettle. We'll have so much catching up to do. Or we have so much catching up to do. Garl the Warrior Cook joins the party. Sure, third party member. Does he have a combo with our other characters yet? Or off the bat, a level 1 one? And so apparently after we meet the Elder Mist, we'll be able to use magic without using magic and be sent out into the world. That's all we've been told. I guess finding our own way is the final step of training. Our first assignment is to get to Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. Ooh, that's a lot. Their powers sound so cool, though. Can't wait to see them in action. So how about you, Garl? Oh, it was pretty uneventful, to be honest. All we did was train and learn the skills I thought would come in handy. Every single day I was hoping to see you come out. I'm sure glad no one told me it would take 10 years. Okay, so a long time. Yeah, we missed you too. It's not fair that we worked together and you had to do this on your own. Well, we're together now, so it doesn't matter anymore. And I can't wait to explore the world. I want to taste everything. Hey, the soup is unreal, by the way. Right? Uh-huh, so how much food did you pack? Just enough for a few meals. It's better to travel light, and there's ingredients everywhere if you know how to look. I did a lot of fishing. You know who knows what we'll find. It's all part of the adventure. Why don't you try now, Valerie? See that bush right there? It's full of juicy berries. All you have to do is pick them. Okay, yeah, like I said, suspicious bush. Alright, so cooking. Now we'll make some jam with the berries you picked. Just interact with the campfire and get ready to cook. Campfire folks will be warm, cook. Berry jam. 5 MP? Oh, okay, sure. Oh, wait. Okay, I see. It didn't feel right without Garl. You can't cook that. Why? Oh, it costs 5 berries. I thought, okay. I thought it was taking 1 berry and I had, okay. See, you're a nut natural. We can just eat the jam later when we need to heal up. Thanks for the tips, Garl. That's going to come in handy for sure. Don't mention it. Hey, I'm ready for some, I imagine we could, like, find recipes throughout the world. Same here, and nothing but the stars above us, and I'm loving this life already. Garl, I'm really glad you're here. Oh, I was just about to say that. Me too, guys. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Well, good night then. Cool. Alright, how's his fighting style? What's he do? What damage type? Good morning. You all ready to go? I'm excited to see what this Elder Mist looks like. Should be straight up. Let's keep fighting. 55 HP, 8 MP. Okay, real quick, does he have anything? Ow. Cauldron Lid. Makeshift weapon with sentimental value. He has more attack than Valerie, and she's a monk. Same defense. How much money do I have? How much did the vest cost? Because I could go back and get one, but I don't think he needs it, really, quite yet. We can get one later if we really need to. Hurl? Hurls enemy to another position if possible. Effect is blunt. MP cost 3 and nourish. So the second friends, medium heal. No combos. Okay. Well. Onwards. Can we cook it? Now that we're outside of, like, the little tutorial thing, can we cook something else? Yes. 50 HP for 2 fish and a wheat. Oh. This seems way better. By a lot. I assume that's meat. Meat and wheat is a roast sandwich, basic salad, lettuce, tomato, pepper, and then berry jam. Okay. Hey, that's the same creature that took your eyeball. Not the most exciting thing to run into. It looks like we go cave first. New party member time. Let's go. So wait. Okay, he also is blunt. So, whoops. That's fine. That's fine indeed. Spike shower, no! Oh, it attacks everyone, okay. Alright, he just whacks them. That's fine. Kill kill him, Valerie, since you get some health back. It's nice for you to finish out the fight. All right. Chest. I want the chest. Give me the chest. What? Is there another adventure's vest in here? Because this is like the special equipment slot. Displays non-boss enemies' HP in combat. Oh, I mean, sure. I mean, I'm gonna throw it on you because I don't know if party members are gonna be leaving or not. So for now, I'd rather have something like this on you. But yeah, seeing enemy HP amount is nice. You know. Oh. Potatoes and wheat. Alright, sure. We were here before when we were playing as Zale in a little starting tutorial thing. Well, I'm glad we're, like, back into, like, main, like, ooh. Actual, progression now. Basic armor. Ah, he can't wear it? Alright, so it's extra defense. Holy shit. And we'll use all the Leeching Thorn, so you're gonna get this. Alright, now he can have the Adventurer's Vest. Fair enough. Alright, well now Valerie by far has the least amount of defense. Okay. One, two. No combo for you. Oh, 25 damage? Nourish? No, I hope, I feel like I accidentally clicked, I clicked the wrong button. Moonerang. Moonerang. Whatever. Let's see if we, I did it so well the first time, now I keep messing this up. Healing Light, okay. It healed back up. Alright, good enough. Oops, that was a little slower than I was expecting. You dead? Please be dead. No, come on. Why are we ganging up on Valerie, eh? Oh, right, we can see the enemy HP now. Can we, alright, we're trying to learn our timings here. There, okay, there we go, nice. Skills, Healing Light, again. I don't think we can timing this one. There we go, alright, perfect. Healing Light again, because we can finish it off with, Garl. No, we can't. What does Hurl do? 9 damage? Yeah. I mean, you're dead anyway. Man, that's a little more of a tanky enemy type, and also does a lot of damage. Meat and lots of meat. I guess we killed an animal, so it makes sense. Alright, we're keeping on. Wait, real quick. Did I see another bridge to the left? If it's the case, how do we get over there? Okay, no, never mind. I was seeing things. I was going crazy. I see those food thing items. How do I... Hey. Can I, like, walk into this wall here or something? So, because this is, like these barrier things... Oh, wait, no, we can go here. Yeah, these barriers means we can't go any further up or down there. We have to find another way. I imagine we can just drop from here, right? Yeah. I'm glad that the food stuff is shiny. Really stands out. Just jump across, but there's nothing over there. No reason to come here. Sure. What's the point of that? I can't get there yet. All right. Oh, wait, no, we fought this enemy type way back when with Zeke. Shit, what's his name? I already forgot. Zale. We'll get it. Sure. Vulnerable? Why not? Oh, you don't have enough magic for that. Unfortunate. You're vulnerable, I guess. What annoying attack are you doing? Okay, it's a 3-hit before you actually go in for the kill. What? Okay, they say combos. Okay, yeah, we can time that one. But they said combos don't carry over to combat. Or combos don't carry over, so we might as well just use them here and now. Sounds good to me. We should just got all of our MP back. Give me some items. Oh, automatically, sure. Alright, give me the food stuff. Have much food as possible. So that when we get to the next campfire, we can cook 10 trillion things. Or we can also just get a full heal anyway. Rest real quick. Wait, let's set up camp. Huh? Huh. Well, we can cook 2 of these, I guess. Herb fillet, yeah. Why can't I make more? There's a limit of some kind? Okay. Oh, can we not cook unless we've set up camp? No, we can. Looking for in particular. We already have all this stuff, really. Great side dish for campfire cooking beginners. Oh. So, there is a KO healer. So if I buy this, does that unlock this recipe? Can't carry anymore. We can only carry 10 food items. That's what it is. I see. There's an inventory cap. I understand. Alright, well. Alright, Alright, we're only gonna be able to take out one of these comboers, so... Zale, do your thing. I fucked up. Whoops. Alright, let's go, Perfect. I think I messed up the timing, though. Alright, got that timing correct, though. You can just keep whacking, sure, it works for me. Go. Kill. Nourish. Don't accidentally hit the wrong person this time. Perfect. Hey, isn't it nice having 3 party members? Really nice. What food item that's kind of boring? Well, wait, a bone. I mean, I know you can use bones in cooking. Yeah. It's foggy here. There's a chest. Oh, okay, no, so we do need to find chef recipes out in the, wild. Or maybe, like, you can buy some. No, Alright. Boomerang! Go! Alright, we're gonna focus this time. Get a higher combo count. There we go. Okay, I'll mess that one up a little bit, but good enough. You're not gonna get to do any damage. Yeah, just kill him right off the bat. Oh, we gotta level up too. That's level 3. Alright, okay, so we don't always get the option of melee attack, so we can't, like, just stack all into one stat. Let's go... Physical defense. You're gonna go... a mana point. And you're gonna go... also physical defense. Just don't take physical attacks. Of course, it's that easy. Milk? I think. Well, dairy. Sure. Look how athletic our characters are. No good. What are these guys called again? Wanderer? Okay, so it's theoretically possible that we break all of these. I don't have the magic, never mind. Damn, I was hoping we'd be able to do enough damage there. Alright, we're have to take these attacks in. 24 damage. No, don't attack. The same guy 3 times. We're gonna have to use a first healing item. I don't want to take that much damage. Oh shit, I thought he was gonna attack Valerie there since she moved. I don't have enough magic for that. Alright, I guess you're gonna die. Whoops. Alright, well. I guess, oh yeah, right, we can lower the power, at the very least. Yeah, it's not so bad. Oh, and that was just enough damage to heal. Heals, nourish. Eat some food. Have a... just fully heal, yeah, it's a pretty good ability. Okay. And that one's a lot less apparent when its attack is actually gonna go off. You know? Mending Light. Went well. It'd be nice if this also gave mana back, but... I can maybe just do enough damage anyway. Oh, not quite. This guy's pretty tanky. Fine. We'll just get our mana back, basically, at this point. Where does this go? Oh, okay. We're just keep building all these shortcuts. I don't know if we're gonna ever need to come back here, though. Anything over here? No. Okay, onwards. Anything down here? Come on, you let me come down here. There's nothing here. What's the point? There is no point. It's done. We just opened up a cooking slot. I'd be nice to have another one of those I was thinking maybe that would have changed something. One of those revive items, but oh well. Come on, you guys are changing the environment. That would be nice. Oh, can you like fall off a rope when you're bouncing on it? No? Okay, I was thinking maybe we could have fallen or something. Hello, single boar. I'm glad we didn't mess that up. Why did I mess that one up then? Alright, fine. We can kill you in before you get to attack, even without using magic. As long as I don't mess that up. We're still getting the whole combo thing down. Where'd this go? To the other ladder spot, sure. I keep seeing these little offshoot areas that look like we can walk there, but we actually can't. Alright, that looks like progress, so what's up here? What the hell is this? Okay, maybe this isn't progress? I mean, that door isn't progress? Maybe it's something, I don't know. I mean, up should be progress, right? What's this? What could this be? It's a thing. It's a magic thing, probably something to do with magic. There's obviously magic obviously exists. All right, we're here. Ho ho ho! I saw Garl just teleport there for a second. Looks like we're not there yet. Who's talking? 2 children of the solstice have come for the rite of passage, but I also sense one who does not belong here. Is he brave or foolish? Oh, let's find out. Hello, Santa Claus, I guess. Welcome, young adventurers, to this sacred pond. Nice to meet you, Elder Mist. My name is Garl. My, what a gregarious one you are. Enthusiasm is certainly welcome in this place of meditation, but its rites are not meant for the common folk. Children of the Solstice, step forward. Oh. Oh yeah, he's also saying ho ho ho. It seems you show great potential indeed. Have you ever weaved your wills into celestial fabrics? We have, Elder Mist. And come closer and let them be imbued by the sacred pond's magic. Here are our cloths. A tremendous residence. Wear them with purpose, for they will augment your innate magic. We're getting some kind of upgrade, maybe? You shall henceforth have light in the darkest places and protection against the minions of the Fleshmancer. I don't feel any different. Yeah, me neither. Oh, rest assured, the ability to use magic without using magic has taken root in you indeed. What does that even mean? And how does it work? It arises from need. In the many battles that await you, victory will often demand the use of more offensive magic than one can sustain through spells alone. That's why attunement to live mana is paramount. Live mana. It allows your attacks to draw from the magic bestowed upon you at birth. And judging by the amount of resistance you create, this power should even extend to your traveling companions. You are ready. Live mana will start Live mana sounds stupid, so it's live mana. I will start manifesting for you the next time you enter battle. Are you ready for your final test? Elder Mist, I'd like to go with them. The Elder Mist trials have never been undertaken by anyone but aspiring Solstice warriors. But I would want to go with them, please. Interesting, you are the first of the common folk to ever make such a request. He sure is a peculiar one, no doubt limited when it comes to combat, but the warmth of his heart. Could he bring it back? Perhaps we should try to find out. There's always the first, right? I will allow it. Alright, thanks, Elder Mist. Consider it a test of your ability to act as a companion to Solstice warriors. I won't fail. We are ready. Then close your eyes and take a deep breath. We're gonna go into a dream fight, I guess. I'm gonna beat you up. We're in the Mist Realm. Welcome to the Elder Mist Trials. To pass the final test, you must bring 3 big relics together by completing their associated challenges. The monsters that will try to stop you are immune to physical attacks, and the use of offensive spells is prohibited. What? How then? That is why you must use magic without using magic. Use live mana. Live mana can boost your battle actions with a portion of your magic attack. Embrace this power and your training will be complete. Whoa, I have to try that. The trials await. Should you wish to return for a while, simply close your eyes and concentrate next to where you just appeared. Godspeed. Alright. Let's go. They both go the same direction. Alright. 5 HP. That attack did nothing. Spell would probably do, but we can't use them here. Guess this is the part where using magic without using magic comes in. Hey, some little orbs appeared when I attacked. Maybe that's live mana? Could be, I feel kind of pulled towards them. Yeah, I felt it too. Let me try something. Okay, we've absorbed, or Valerie's absorbed them. Whoa, it worked. How does it feel? Like power, so if I attack it should do magic damage now. Now it has a moon element effect. Okay, just does 11 damage on its own there. That was amazing, I want to try it next. Boosting has been unlocked. Regular attacks will now generate live mana. Hold RA trigger and press A to absorb a charge and boost. Up to 3 boosting charges can be stacked, each adding a portion of your character's magic attack stats to the next action to increase its power. In the case of regular attacks, the character's innate magic damage type, if they have one, is also added on top of their weapon's damage type. Whether you are dealing with an intricate lockpad, yeah, need to make your next healing spell ready to really count, or just want to deal more damage, remember to boost. Alright, we're gonna have to, like, try that out a considerable amount. Wait, are we taking damage? Yes. I can make something, but I feel like now that I know there's a cap, we shouldn't really make something unless I think we need something. I guess that's what Garl meant by traveling light. Alright, let's go left. This way! Teleport me. Oh, I didn't realize it was saying... It has a little auto-saving thing in the bottom right I didn't see before. What? Can we find ingredients here? Chest! Basic armor? Alright, well, you can't wield that. Use that, so... Here you go. Now you have the most defense. Alright, hello, lanterns. Doesn't do anything. Alright, we got the boost. Okay, I see now how it works. That, okay, does a lot of damage. Alright, what do you do when you boost? You get Tholos? Wait, how does this work? Okay, he just gets an extra... an extra, whatchamacalled. You're gonna, might as well nourish, Ellery. But he just gets magic applied to his, but doesn't get an element or anything. Give me the magic ability. Thanks for dying. What's this? Berries. Yes, big stone bridge. Are we gonna have to fight a boss in each direction? I imagine so, right? More lantern guys. All right, I need to actually block their... All right. We were given live magic right off the bat. There we go, nice block. Do you get... All right, yeah, you also generate live magic. I wanted him to get some MP back there. So this, man, so far we have a lot of systems. We got the magic system, we've got the live magic system, we got the melee attack system, we've got the combo system. There's a lot of systems that are designed to like weave in and out of each other. Because you're always mixing them around. How can we just leave live magic lying on the ground? Obviously, right now we need to just do it whenever we can, since we one-shot enemies and don't take damage. But against enemies that aren't these is the question. All right. Live magic. This one. I don't think I need to combo them. They don't have any health really, but might as well. Right? No attack for you. This game, the guys who make this with the combination of the messenger and the combination of the messenger in this game make really good pixel art games, you know? Activate the beacon. Whoop. We've taken the beacon with us. I see we're gonna be able to rest after every single one of these trials. That's good. Indeed. Rest, because why not? No reason not to do this. Again, man, look how quickly I can save. It's incredible. Now let's go right. Save the middle for last, of course. Now what trial that's not super complicated do you have next? Chest? Shiny pearl, I'll take money. These are obviously missable items here, because like the little stairway that leads to here is gone when we finish the trial. So don't want to miss that stuff. Alright, cool. At least I'm getting a free attack every instance here. You? Oh, that's the first time I've seen him actually... He uses a ladle to add his second attack. Okay, it generates the same... I don't know if the amount of orbs matters, but it generates the same amount whether you, do... I did one attack or not. I can't boost. I can't boost. I can't boost. Healing light. Take a minor heal. Because we're not gonna be able to kill him before he attacks anyway. So might as well. Alright. Then you're gonna go nourish. Here you go. Get everyone back there full health. Now, you will boost and kill. So you can get some mana back. Perfect. Alright, that was exactly how we're supposed to weave our things together. Down here. Perfect. Alright, wow, that was so difficult. It's just run around until you get to the place where you actually need to be, right? We found the assumably one chest that's here anyway, so nothing to miss out on. It also seems like this is going to be a game where each ability is going to be pretty useful until the end of the game, so there's no need to, we're not going to probably get stuff very often to do new things. Like, it'd be cool to get, like, a new relic or something, but, I'm not expecting it. Okay, let's, throw Garl in the front. We cannot throw Garl into the front of the party. Now, that makes me suspicious of party members leaving. Or members leaving the party. Alright. No, I don't have any equipment. There's a big flying saucer thing. And also attack. Where's the chest? I want the chest. I don't want to miss it. What's this do? To get this artifact piece, you'll need to answer 3 questions correctly and see how well you've learned. Of these 2 actions, which one regenerates HP, or MP? Attacking. Yeah, casting a spell, of course. We're doing the test section, huh? Where's the chest? I want the chest. New question? Why do we have to wait for everyone to show up? Zenith Academy. What happens if I get the question? Oh, wait, will I fight an enemy then? That might actually be worth the trouble. Chest. Give it to me. Is mine. Mushrooms. Oh, we got a different recipe at one point. I don't think I checked what it was, though. Then... why do we have to wait for everyone to show up? One very important Solstice Warrior duty is to destroy dwellers who becomes vulnerable during the eclipse. Yeah. So we're the wait, what kind of eclipse? Either? Hello, Blaze. I'm imagining it's either version of the eclipse. You beat them up with... I imagine during an eclipse, like during a solar eclipse. Wait, which one's a lunar? I think a lunar eclipse is when the moon's in front, and the solar eclipse is when the sun is in front. Anyway, I imagine during a solar eclipse, the moon power is drastically down, but any sun-powered users are like uber strong and just obliterate people. So, yes, that's my imagining. All right, this is our last chance for fair. Do you feel ready? Yes. All right, what boss are we fighting? This big thing? A big lantern. Yeah. The young adventurers have finished the preparations. Huh? We're fighting him, obviously. I see you understand the power of live mana, but can you master it? We shall see. The use of spells is now allowed again. Alright. Big beefy guy. Face me, children of the solstice. Alright, wait, did they, are we gonna generate live mana if we do a Moonerang? I don't know. Let's kill the sword. Son of a bitch. How did I mess that up so badly? Skills. No, wait. Sunball. Alright, this time I won't mess up. Perfect. The 51 damage right off the bat. Alright. Okay, you know, I feel like that would have done more damage, but sure. There's some live mana for us. So you said that we can get maximum of 3 boost. Right, sword is damaged for whatever that's worth. Let's get to the 3rd level of live mana, see what happens then. Or no, because we can power up a spell, right? There we go. All right, absorb. All right. Oh shit! Wait, I needed one more. Yeah, I was supposed to use it on Valerie instead. Not happy with Netflix. They just keep canceling TV shows before their TV shows can reach their full potential or get past for. Are you talking about something specific? I haven't watched anything on Netflix in a long time. I messed up! God damn it. Obviously, Garl is obviously our live mana generator. Yeah, you're not gonna get to your spell. All right, now you can do your uber powerful fireball. $69 damage? Oh, that's a lot of damage. His sword is feeling better. You can't do that. We're not letting you use your sword. All right, give me that mana. We'll go Moonerang. Let's not mess this up this time. No, come on, I did it so well the first time. Oh, wow, that... Oh, that's why we have this. Healing Light, go. I don't know if there are a show on Netflix that just aren't finished because of this. There's the writer's strike going on, I know that. So that could be part of the issue. But outside of that, I don't know. You need mana back. I keep messing up the counter on that. Skills, Moonerang. We need to hit it at least 3 times here. Alright, we're good. Now, I'll try to do as many as I can. Not mess up this time. Okay, here's what I'm supposed to do. Every time. Perfect. Just finish him off with a perfect... That was exactly how I'm supposed to do it. I think the Moonerang is the most powerful potential attack we have. A formidable. Oh, a bright future awaits you indeed. There are so many unions and strikes going on now. Well, if a company is being bad to you... Well, in the case of the writer's strike, it's more of a bunch of companies. But if a company's being bad to you and you want to tell them to piss off, like, go ahead. Valerie and Zale, I name you Solstice Warriors. I guess they technically weren't those yet. I knew it, you're the best. Ah, there it is. We did it. I've consulted the mists of time during your trials. When you are ready to leave this place, find me back at the Sacred Pond and I will tell you of your respective prophecies. Then you will be sent out to the world. Don't take too long now. Oh, never mind, they're back. We can go back and get chests so we don't miss. Alright, okay, this was definitely one of the new recipes we got. As good as the pepper you grind into it. It's 8 MP. Oh, this was the other one we got too. More fun to cook than it is to eat. Okay, you don't like mushrooms? And eggs. I love mushroom and eggs. Seems pretty good though. I wonder if the more our maximum mana goes up, if we'll start to regenerate more mana. Maybe not. The spells are still as they're not. The spells aren't going to stay at the same price, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. Out of here. It's nighttime now, I see. Good morning. The time has come to begin your journey. Morning, but it's the middle of the night. Yes, I suppose your friend should address that. Address what? Bring us to the dawn. We can do that? Oh, and all it takes is for you to stand on a celestial rune, and then what? Something inside of you knows already. Right this way. We can change the time of day. Is that significant? Now concentrate and bring us the dawn. Use most things to change the time of day. Or, wait, rewind time. Okay. How did you do that? That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. The part is always easier by simply going for it. Now, in your travels, you'll sometimes find mechanisms that seals powered by magical runes that react to the time of day. They will be put into place by Solstice warriors who came before you. Some conceal artifacts meant to help future members of the Order, such as yourselves, while others seal away evils that were too powerful to confront. Whether or not you look for these artifacts and challenges will be entirely up to you. Now your journey can begin. Come and meet me again beyond this chasm. How do we get across? By using your powers, of course. Meet me on the other side, and as a farewell gift, I will share with you what I could read in the mists of time. Right towards the small rooms on the ground above and see what happens. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. Does time progress normally? Or... Okay. Is there a risk I'm willing to take? I'm going to take a risk. Is this open? Or can we do something with this now? What could this be? I don't know. Do you watch any streaming services? Not really, no. Ah, goddammit, they dragged us into a fight. Alright, you need to be weaker. But no, not really. Oh, right, I'm supposed to block attacks. You're gonna hit him. We don't want you to do your special attack. But, watch that many shows. Like, I do sometimes. It's just not often. Alright, hey, a combo. We can go... here? And let's finish him off with a super fireball. Sunball, get him. Oh wait, so it's an area of effect behind the target. All right, I gotcha. Probably would have been better there to, would have been better there to, do a level 2 fireball, so maybe we could have killed this guy. Give me my mana back. I don't really stuff to Netflix. Yeah, I don't do that. Okay. All right. Skills. Moonerang. focus. Not the best, not the best. All right, we got one countered. Now, all right, I don't know what the order is. That was terrible. But whatever, we'll live. Die. I have some more health back. I heard this game was good. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, wait. Ooh, this is something I almost missed. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far, I'd say. But I'm thinking maybe the door at the bottom of the cliff is something I can open up now. Maybe. Go here. No magic for you. And then weaken your power. He's still gonna have to use his attack, unfortunately. I'm gonna mess this up again, I swear. Oh, we got two of them. We got two of them. It's only -1 damage, though. Oh, he did just enough damage to kill. Fantastic. Is it Chrono Trigger inspired? Okay, it feels like it's a mix of Chrono Trigger and the Mario and Luigi RPG games, is what I have felt like. Go you here. Then you nourish yourself, honestly. And then you finish them off with your... How much... Okay, I didn't do a combo there, but 23 with one attack is not bad. So we'll take it. Alright, what is this thing I almost missed? 2 shiny pearls? I do like me some money. I wish it was quicker to get around, but... Oh, I see. There's a little thing there. Where was the other ladder back? Oh, we went through here, didn't we? Yeah, okay. How long is it going to take us to get back down and then back up? Obviously, we have all the shortcuts available. So, where were the shortcuts? Ah, right here, okay. We're making it. How many more screens do we have to go back? Just one? Okay. We went back a little bit. Now I'm realizing, wait, we're gonna be able to come back to the village eventually anyway. I don't know if they're gonna let us back now. So, we can come back this way later. So, well, we wasted a little time, but, it's fine. My indecisive nature is coming back to hurt me. It is, unhelpful. So, are these guys gonna be respawned? Or... No, something a bit more significant has to happen. Oh, well, we didn't kill this guy. That's fine, we can kill you real quick. Yeah, sure. No attack for you. Moonerang! Again, I think this is, in theory, our most powerful attack. $44 damage is pretty good, you know. And everyone's getting some, nice mana back. Except for, Valerie, who, lost some mana. Using her magic. Fireball's pretty good, though, too. And Fireball's also easier. Way easier. Yeah, go left. That's still on. Forwards. I was holding the bumper for a second. I'm like, no, it's not the bumper. It's the triggers. All right. That easy. The guy said there was something he was going to give us on the other side over here. You know, it'd be nice if we could get around the world map a little easier. Hello, Mist Man. And Giant Golem. Are you ready to be sent out into the world? Yes. Let us see you off then, but first, your prophecies. I will speak them to you minds directly, for they are yours and yours alone. Zale, step forward. In order to reach your full potential, you will first need to stare at the night inside of you. Thank you, Elder Mist. Allury, approach. When the time comes, you will be the one to create paths on water. Understood? No, you don't. Shut up. You're just giving a hint. And Garl. I got one too. Awesome. You must be mindful of your limitations during this journey. You got it, Elder Mist. Garl, this is not a conversation. Oh, my bad. Carry on. The mists are unclear in your case, but it appears your heart may be warm enough to soothe a long-tormented soul. Okay, I'll do my best. You have now learned everything I could teach you. I'm sending you to Sleeper Island, where you are fated to meet a crew bound for adventure. Make friends with them, and they shall help you reach Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. I guess like the final boss or whatever is going to be there. To activate this giant, give it the name Zetol, whatever, to be sent to Sleeper Island. To return here, simply go to Zetol and speak this one's name, which is Zetol, right? Oh. Well, I suppose we won't be seeing each other for a while. Oops. So we don't know how to get back here for now. Oh, it's a narrator guy, who I'm assuming is part of the the Cloaked Order. And so it was that Valere and Zale were sent off to begin their journey with their best friend, the warrior cook in tow. In their quest to get to Wraith Island in time for the eclipse, they would soon come into gripes with two very powerful wizards. One by anger beset, and the other of life bereft. A ghost. I can deal with a ghost. As long as he's not angry. We're getting thrown in the big rock. Interesting way to travel. No way, that was awesome. The Elder Mist wasn't kidding. What a ride. Who knew the world was so big? Interesting way to travel the world, huh? So what now? Find a boat, I suppose. Ground level, then. There's only one way we can go from here anyway. Sure. Wheat. Give me the wheat. I see the chest. I must have it. It will be mine. 90 gold? What happens if the golem misses the catch? Well, I imagine it's not supposed to do that, but, there's clearly a lot of ocean, so you're in this stone sphere. I guess you, sink to the bottom of the ocean and then drown. Or die, or whatever. In whatever manner you see fit. What's this? Another chest? Solstice Mage Ring. Solstice Mage. Oh, wait, they're both Solstice. That seems pretty good, yeah. And then the health one is obviously very good because you know which ones you're able to finish off the fastest. Even if it's no immediate damage, like, benefit to stats or whatnot. How do we get up there? Over here, okay. Hello, you're the same enemies we've been fighting before, so I'm not too worried here. Alright, cool. Don't mess up and we will not get hit by the powerful attack. I messed up the counter. I mean, the whack. Or the thing. Are you dead? How are you not dead? Alright, not quite enough to kill, but that's fine. We can just kill them now. You need your mana max, yes. And then now I need to heal, Zale up. Some bones. What's up here? Wait, which way do we need to go? Oh, we need to go that direction anyway. You know what I miss? I miss the ability in Xenogears to move the map as you wished. Now, it makes sense in this game because we're not in 3D environments, but still, it was a nice feature. You know, you don't have to put tightrope walk things here. It slows everything down. I'll have forever ingredients. I see that. A rainbow conch. Is that equipable or something? Sellable? Might interest a collector. Is it a collectible? I guess it said it interests a collector. Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you for the nice shortcut. And potatoes. Always take some potatoes. And here we are to the... What was this island called again? Ooh, an assassin lady or something? A ninja? Something? I don't know. I'm intrigued. So what was this called? Zatoll's Landing? There's another fishing... The Moorlands. But there's another fishing spot down there, I see. Alright, yeah, let's save. Might as well. What are we doing on... Oh, we still have a little over an hour left. I was gonna say moles? No, it's some kind of burrowing bug. Yep. Oh, we're resist. Nourish, Zale. Gotta keep that health up. Resist physical attacks, it's annoying. 1 damage. Resist that too. If you resist anything that's not magic, I imagine. There we go. Perfect. And no advantage there either. Oh well. Yeah, you should be able to finish off with a boost here. But hey, yeah, it's really nice that, so we spells are priority. We use attacks to generate mana for our spells, and then we can use the boosts generated off of attacks to either... The surface feels fragile, would probably break if we jump from high enough. Sure. But, we use the boosts generated from regular attacks to, increase the damage of our spells. It's a pretty good cycle. Or we can use boosts for other things, too, but, that's how I've seen it so far. Also, obviously, we have 2 characters with healing spells. We use those when necessary. Mushrooms. Give me the mushrooms. For cooking purposes. Are you sure these are safe? Mushrooms are one of those foods that I'm always a bit more apprehensive. Like, sure, I like mushrooms, but you gotta be careful. No, like, obviously don't go harvesting wild mushrooms, but... No, just tomatoes. I was hoping for a chest. Tomatoes are cool and all, but... Okay, well, we also need to pay attention for chests that are a bit more out of the line of sight and covered up a bit. Because that's clearly been something that's shown. Alright, what are these guys? Shrower? Sure. Hey, at least they don't resist. Alright, nice. Block. I should have attacked him first, because we might be able to kill him before he does anything. We're not gonna go in on you, because there's no way we can kill you and... If I use the fireball, or the sunball. Perhaps. Not quite. Yep. Yeah. Lunarang? No, there's no point. Take one of them. How did I mess that up? How? I'm an idiot. Oh, maybe it wouldn't let me? Boom explosion. Okay. I don't think it let me, do a combo there, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Solstice Strike, I guess, get some mana back. Nice. Alright, this way. This diagonalness is making it a little more annoying to travel or traverse the area. Time has made the runes indecipherable. Are we able to time travel in this game? Are we messaging all over again? Perhaps. Oh, sure. Skills. Lunarang. Alright, let's do this good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. Alright, Sunball. This should hit at least one of the other ones. Alright, hit both. Alright, perfect. Now we get out of this fight without taking a single point of damage. Perfect stuff. Now we're gonna go into the next fight with no mana, so we're not gonna be able to do that again, but that's fine. What are we, like a hammer or something? There are a lot of ingredients, huh? I don't know what we need for that. We find a chest that lets us break open the crystal? Power belt. Sure, I mean, bring you up to snuff with everyone else. You have the Leeching Thorn anyway. Thanks for the power belt, I appreciate it. Okay. I mean, I guess we're... Nope. Garl, you're going after him. No magic for you. Ow. Yo, you don't have any MP. That's fine. Alright. That's 20 damage. Gross. Skills? Wait. 2. Lunarang. Go. Alright, we got a powered up Lunarang. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, what the? Oh, god damn it. That was the wrong character. Whoops. Alright, whatever. You can nourish yourself, I suppose. I was trying to do a fireball there. Alright, yep. It's 20 damage. Here he comes. Ah, this is a really hard timing. Alright, oh, we blocked that one. Alright, I don't think I can kill you, but we'll try. Oh no, we back. Right, thank you for the power ring. I appreciate it. die. Then also die. That was not optimal. Oh, level up. Magical attack. Eight hit points sounds pretty good to me, honestly. Mana point, no. Magic defense. You'll go to physical attack this time. You weren't able to get that before. Does that fully heal us? No, unfortunately, but we just gotta level up, so I'm a little less concerned. So we got the power ring. I don't know what you do with the crystal stuff. Man, there's a lot of stuff that if I want to come back for it, it seems like I'm gonna have to come back for it. So, okay, starting village, purple door, field near the top of the mountain, blue crystal. Are the things that come to mind. Shit. Alright, well. Nice. Shit. Alright, healing light, let's go. 23 damage. Oh, wait, can you time that? Nice. Attack. Keep going after this guy. Don't go after Zale. No. And he's dead. Alright, well, this is the first time we've had a feint. Crescent Arc. This guy, we should just be able to kill him, I think. Nice. Alright, this thing does so much damage. Oh, okay, there we go. Successful block. No. Nourish yourself. Oh, we got a combo. It'd be nice if we could get to... It's 13 damage. Can you deal enough to kill? Thank you. All right, I appreciate it. All right, we haven't seen this guy's spell before. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. All right, there we go. Lose 15 damage instead. All right. Okay, I got the timing down. Maybe not quite. All right. We go. Oh, you still have time to attack. Cool. Just kill this guy, please. Thank you. All right, combo. Mini light. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I think at the top of the spin thing, you can do extra bonus stuff. If, you press... Hey, shit, I messed up. Okay, well, okay, we got that one. Nice. Alright, kill him, Garl. But yeah, I think you can heal better. And talk about an annoying fight, that. We're learning the patterns. I need the hammer, or whatever it is. The smacker. The destructing item that lets me break the crystal. I only have 2 key items, a conch and a jar of cookies. Neither of them are good for a pickaxe, maybe? But neither of them are good for breaking past the crystal wall. And we'll probably be coming back this way eventually anyway, so I'm imagining at a later date. I guess those are conch chests. There we go. Okay, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do both of them, but we'll be able to at least be able to stop one. Nice. Ooh, yeah, okay, can I block this? Yes, alright, perfect. Skills. Nope. There we go. Moonerang. I'm gonna try to kill the thing here. Let's see if I can do it. Concentrate. Concentrate. Perfect. Don't combo here. Just try not to kill. Never mind, it didn't work. He's vulnerable to the slashing attack. I was gonna try to say we could try to... My chest! My chest! Give me the chest, huh? Or wait, can we only push it this way and we have to sit right here or something? We're swimming. That sure is a swimming animation. Oh, my chest. Steel, amber, ore. This is sellable, right? Yes. Can we help? I'm imagining that's to get the conch. And the conch is a collectible to get stuff. Yeesh. Where, oh, a camp. Okay, I didn't see that. Very nice. We don't have any new recipes. We still have a bunch of items in our inventory. A bunch of, right, we need to consume our tomato clubs instead of not trying to conserve our items. It's like, just use them. Why not? We have so much recipe shit. Or ingredients. Alright. We can get back, well, we could get back in the water. I don't see the point. Or anything down here? No. Let's just double check. Oh. Indecipherable. Is there a hammer in here anywhere? Can I have the hammer? Oh good, more bugs that do 20 damage if I miss a block. I think go after you first. Because you're more likely to die. God damn it. Oh, we can just kill you with regular attacks now. Nice. You're also killable with regular attacks? Yeah, as long as we got the combo in. Alright. Ow. Yeah, exactly what you're supposed to do there. Eat the magic. Not really what they're doing, but whatever. Drop it the hole. I have a hammer. Is this progress or is this... Okay. And real quick, since there's another drop here, I'm suspicious of that being progress. Oh. This is one hell of a fight. Alright, let's try. I need to hit a lot of a flex here to get this off. Yeah. Incredible. That's the worst I've ever done. I guess we can lower the power a bit. Alright, yeah, we blocked it. That was atrocious. Nah, nope. Okay, he'll try to start working on this guy. Nice. You gotta go nourish here. Keep him alive. Doing good work. Thanks for the mana, I guess. How many boosts do we have? We have 3. Might as well use this just to guarantee a kill. Now, this timing is not great. Go here. Unfortunately... Oh, wait, no. Yes. Perfect. Alright, you're just dying. Works for me. Oh, wait, I should have... I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Alright, yeah, you're falling down, I guess. But I should have, consumed one less, live magic there. And, I could have done 2 bits of moon damage to weaken that attack. Alright, I'm starting to think what I need to do, but, what is this? Ay, ay, ay. It's a rock. Alright, is this progress? It has to be. Yeah, because we're going right across the plateau or whatever. We're not going down. So this is definitely not progress. Or the down is definitely not progress. But hey, if we're right here next to the healing spot, let's go to the healing spot. It's right here. Takes 2 seconds. Rest. Sleep time. My favorite. I do love me sleeping. It doesn't respawn the enemies, does it? Alright, cool, thanks. Alright, what's down here? We're at mushrooms, right. And another drop spot. Can we get a hammer? Or something? Bugs. Alright, no, you're not summoning anything. Absolutely not. Alright, well, they're at least summoning something. Okay. I just want the increased live magic. So... let's not mess this up. Moonerang. You, I guess? Alright. I appreciate the follow. I have to pay attention. Give me a second. Oh. I guess they're really vulnerable to Moon. Here by Erickson, I appreciate the follow. Okay, this is enough to kill with the... No, you don't... You're only weak to Moon, unfortunately. Nice. And then... You need some mana back, so you'll get some attacks in there. Finish him off. Cool. Eggs. You want to eat, underground crawler insect eggs? Sound tasty to you? Alright, this better be a cool chest. We had to go extra underground to find it. A silver sword. You don't say. Wait, I thought I sold this. I accidentally hit no. Oh well. Thanks for the sword. I appreciate it. It's, doing more damage, especially since those annoying bugs are here. And they resist, Zale. Sounds good to me. Alright, well, right it is. Look out for partially hidden chests. Oh, and, Sandra Horner. I also appreciate the follows from there, you as well. Hello. Yep. Alright, chest. What cool thing do you have for me? A rock lid. I assume this is, for Garl. It's a rock. How am I doing? I'm doing well. We're gonna start bashing their heads in with a rock. Sounds good to me. It's very, well, we haven't seen a merchant in a while. Good. Yep. Glad I didn't take damage from that. Okay, so we're not going to be able to stop either of those two. I can weaken them, I suppose. And then, please don't mess this up again. We'll at least be able to get one of these weakened. Alright, both of them weakened. Alright, focus. Okay, they're a little early on that one. Alright, here we go, 2 boom explosions. Alright, perfect block. 30 damage overall, though, which is not good. Nope, a bit early on that one. Alright, can you finish anyone? Yes. Thank you. I saw your performance looking good. Did you make it on your own, or is it AI generated? I'm going to die. I can't take it. I don't want to get advertised to. I'm sorry. I don't want to get advertised to. Okay, yeah, I don't know, just attack here. Then right, you just take one of these and you should be able to kill this guy. And hell, you overkill him even. You're going to nourish Valerie. Get her some health back. She deserves it. Who are we throwing at? Valerie? Nice timing on that heal. Alright, hey. Kill him. Real quick. Look at that. Tons of damage. I'm not offering you any type of advertising, since they asked me that. Are you sure? I've been getting a lot of people coming into my Twitch going, hey, I make, overlay stuff and art and all that stuff. And I'm like, listen, I appreciate it, but I'm not looking for that. If you're just asking about the profile picture, a friend of mine made it. then that's cool. I'd be glad not to get being advertised to. There's some bugs there. Sure, yeah, kill the bugs, kill the bugs. Hell, give a whack to the bugs from behind. Ow, I only get one turn. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I don't have enough magic for that. Alright, what can you do? We need more mana. Here comes 2 potentially 20 damage attacks. Alright, nice block. It'd be nice if we can get our combo up to... If we can get up to a full heal combo. You can make it more alluring. You don't say. What do I want to do here? I don't know. This. You need mana back too. Nope. Honestly, yeah, you can do a healing light on Garl here. Don't use this very often. Perfect. All right. Yeah, we're getting that one now. Now you are going to go this. Moonerang. Use Crescent Arc. All right. Well, we missed, but it's fine. You're probably not gonna. Oh, wrong character. Whoops. All right. Let's block. Damn it. Heal yourself. Perfect. No. Get some mana back, and you're not summoning anything. So we're going to... Oh, wait, there's actually a sign in the water. Stone Mason outpost in the fishing lake. I guess we can go check the fishing lake out. So we have to go back through here if we want to continue on to... I see. Why could there just not be a clear path? All right. Is that a... Oh, there's the big sleeping dragon serpent thing they were talking about early on in the game. All right, when do you... Wait. Oh, we could have gone into the water and the other lake, and there's we could have gone to the other side. Maybe there was a chest or something. Damn it all. All right, well. Is there an achievement for catching every kind of fish in the game or something? Also, is there something over here? No. Okay, what's the fish? Ah, okay, so we want to fill up the board. So there's 2 things. Fishing time. This game's fishing isn't actually so hard. Very easy, in fact. You're gonna stay right here in the middle. Yeah, keep on coming. We need a smaller fish now. A grass haddock. Delay it. Why would I release it? I need a smaller one. Smaller one. Okay, cool, there we go. This should basically just be this is... Oh, yeah, right. They said there was the, Okay, there was... What the... I don't see that. Maybe, yeah, maybe I throw it all the way into the... Oh, maybe if I throw it all the way to the right into the waterfall? No. Okay, well... Nope, get it back in the middle. Get it. No, get it there. Okay. Don't let it break the line. Maybe if I release a fish, it'll all the other thing. Release. No, it's gonna break. That was not great. That was just luck of the draw, it felt like. Alright, leave the lure alone. No. Why? I need to get the other thing. I'm assuming it's in the waterfall or something? Or maybe I need to release this and it shows up? Wait. I didn't see where... Maybe this is it? I don't think so, but maybe it is. Nope, come on. No. Oh, well. Get the fillet. Alright, I'm imagining it's some weird spot I need to put the... Just throw it all the way to the left. Yeah. And then all the way to the right. Yeah, my thought is the waterfall. Thinking maybe if I just let it sit around for a while. So, I don't know what the hell that is. What if I leave and come back? Is there a different fish in the pond? It looks like there's a different big shadow there. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah. You caught a hard shell. Let's play it. All right, that's sure. I guess we're gonna catch all the fish, huh? Why not? It's something to do. I think there could be something here. All right, back to the moorlands. These enemies respawn. No, I don't want to fight the bugs. The bugs annoy me. Wait, we came from here, right? Yes, because there was a chest up on a ledge there, and so I imagine we gotta go here to get it. There's also some wheat. And some potatoes. Cool. Mushroom soup. Okay. That's cool, I suppose. Make some mushroom soup. Look, someone's over there. All right, it wasn't that much further. Oh, another kind of strange It's like it feels like the frame rate of the cutscene is very low, even though the game is running at 144 FPS. I don't know. We should ask for directions. He looks busy. Wow, I'm sure it's fine. Hello, is there something special about that big rock? Yeah, come look at it. Or could she decipher the ruins on the old and unintelligible rocks? He's like, I have no clue. This looks like... Nah, must be my imagination. So what are those? Fascinating is what they are. That's all you've got to say? These runes are the oldest form of writing known to us. Who's us? Traveling historians, of course. Or at least what's left of them. No way, you're a traveling historian. Nice to meet you, my name's Garl. Nice to meet you too, I'm Teeks. So, are your friends always this quiet? Nah, Valerie and Zale are fun, they're just been sealed away to studying the sky for too many years. Does she know who... Magic hair? Enchanted clothes pieces? Yeah, okay, she's realized that they're Solstice warriors. That was pretty quick. Yeah? You're Solstice Warriors. I knew it. Adventurous spirit, what the hell? Fated, adventurous spirits, fearsome in battle, fated to unravel mysteries unknown, and encounter countless forgotten artifacts. A traveling historian's best friends. You want to join the party? I mean, is the assassin lady gonna join the party too? Well, someone's excited. We thought Garl was something. Hey guys, Teeks has an offer for us. I think it's worth hearing her out. Sure, what's up? I'm not sure how to explain it properly. It's about my book. Why don't you eat with us tonight, Teeks? This place is perfect to set up camp. Oh, well. Don't be shy, we're happy to have you. Yeah, plus you have to try Garl's cooking. Okay, thanks. That's it, one stew coming right up. Is their hair magic because it glows? Thanks again for the food, Garl. You really are a pretty good cook. Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join us again anytime. So you're the very last traveling historian. They all disappeared or something? At this point, I might as well be the first. It's been so long since all the I almost said Lord Grimoires were burned. The what now? The Lord Grimoires. Every traveling historian has one, or had one, I suppose. They're enchanted books that write themselves by touching artifacts with stories to tell. Whoa. Damn, man, it makes writing way easier, huh? Just have a book write for itself. A traveling historian's duty is to make their Lord Grimoire as full as possible before passing it on to a new recruit. There used to be a guild and a whole bunch of us, but now there's just this believer here, which leads to what I've been meaning to ask. Shoot. Well, you see, the best thing a traveling historian can ask for is adventurers to keep an eye out for them. I don't have a way to pay you, but if you wouldn't mind grabbing any artifacts you stumble upon during your adventures, I'd be happy to share stories with you. Sounds fun, but how will we find you if you're always traveling? Don't worry about it. I'll just drop by your campfire or whenever you're out in the open. It's the perfect setting for telling stories. Story time at the campfire, sign me up. Okay, maybe she's not a party member. She has, like, another job. Great, just bring me any artifacts you find and we'll see how my Grimoire reacts. Or my Lord Grimoire reacts. How many stories do you have so far? Just the one. It was empty when I found it, but that's okay by me. I plan on discovering enough to fill an entire volume. That's the spirit. This fourth story wrote itself when I stumbled upon a very old pirate earring. That's when I knew I was holding a real Lord Grimoire. They were thought extinct. What's the story about? A ghost pirate ship called the Vespertine. I can read it for you if you want. Feel free to ask. I didn't even know traveling historians were a thing. I wonder how many of them there used to be. Story time about the campfire? Sign me up. Alright, tell us about the ghost pirates. Sure. Of all the recorded hexes and artifacts of bewitchment, few are as dreadful as the curse of the Vespertine. The story takes us back centuries to a time where a certain band of pirates ruled the seas. You know, okay, listen. I miss the shopkeeper from The Messenger, because he was witty. We haven't really gotten a character like that yet. This story takes us back to the time where a certain band of pirates ruled the seas. Stormcaller was the name of their captain. He was the most powerful wind mage the world had ever known. And their navigator, Hortense, remains to this day the shrewdest mariner on record. Combining Hortense's skill and Stormcaller's magic, some say the ship was faster than light itself. What? I mean, that's just exaggeration, of course. The crew went on many adventures and accumulated countless riches until one day the inevitable happened. Hortense, whose first love was music, announced that she wanted to quit the pirate life and devote herself to her art full-time. Even a firm believer that the real treasure is the treasure one finds along the way, Stormcaller took her... Hey, the real treasure is the treasure you find along the way instead of the friendship you find along the way? Hey, it's at least a little different. Stormcaller took her resignation harshly. Utterly insulted, he stopped conjuring wind for the sails and locked the ship right in the middle of the ocean. And we shall remain here, he said, till our navigator gets that silly idea out of her head. But Hortense had already made her final decision. Days went by, both of them sulking while their crew begged them to reach some resolution. First they ran out of patience, then ran out of food, and eventually out of drinkable water. And one day after sunset, the pirates, driven mad by hunger and thirst, mutinied and made their captain walk the plank. And as he sank into the abyss, Stormcaller cursed his crew and conjured an eternal prison. In the Sea of Nightmare, he would channel a deadly storm for them to endure forevermore. Over centuries, the crew members lost their minds to the ghastly place until only Hortense remained. To this day, the battle goes on in the Sea of Nightmare. Stormcaller's hatred pitted against the Navigator's sheer will. Some say Stormcaller's fury will one day sink the ship, while others believe he will eventually bow to the indomitable Hortense. Legend says she gets a short break once a day, but for a few seconds at the precise time this curse was first conjured. Countless sailors and fishermen have since reported sighting of a legendary ghost pirate ship that appears at dusk. They call it the Vespertine. While some have half a mind to climb aboard in search of treasure, most avoid sailing at dusk for fears of being sucked into the Sea of Nightmare. The end. Okay. Mushroom soup, eh? What is the 3 forks for? Does it cost... Wait. Does it cost 3 slots? Then how can I cook it if it costs 3 slots? Yeah, rest. Alright, well, I guess every time we rest in a campfire in the open, she said, she'll be here. I was assuming we'd give her the conch things, but I guess not. A boat ride to Wraith Island. That might be a challenge given the situation with the lift. Probably nothing you can't figure out. Which way is it? East of here, along the path. East is the only place we haven't been yet. Why not stick around for now? We have the same destination. The more the merrier. Joins the cargo. Okay. Welcome to the cargo slot, I guess. I feel like the ancient magnet has been completely fade away over time. Yeah. Nothing immediately helpful. We can go to the next save point. Probably the next save point we find, though, is going to be the last for today. Birds, out of the way. If there's a Polynite, I'd schwack. Alright. Let's hit this. Perfect. I don't know if that was optimal or not, but... Alright, 1, 2. Perfect. 1, 2. And then it attacks. I should have fireballed. What am I doing? Okay. I guess we can kill you. And then... Perfect. Then we go... This. Possibly kill you. No, unfortunately, not. Alright, who are we targeting? Alright, hey, we blocked it. Kill you, because I don't want you to summon guys if I mess something up. Alright, you need mana. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Works out well. No, I had to kill the enemies to do this. Seems like we can continue to progress anyway, but I want to do this. We gotta... change the time of day. What does this do? Oh, it's timed. I think. Okay, we don't have to keep the full charge thing there. What's this? Zara, Zale, and Garl learned combo skill Solar Rain. Hey, a new combo. That's... I feel like getting Garl a combo had been a long time coming here. Skills? Are we only gonna get 4 skills per character? Oh, this is considered hammer, too. I should have looked at that. What the hell is point? But anyway, Solar Rain, it costs 2. I'd like to see this, though. Stun damage that hits all enemies. Alright. Today, a new combo. Sure, some berries. We haven't seen those in a while. Oh, what? Mountains are nice. You're a non-hostile guy? Alright, well. I mean, mountains are nice, but we're not... I guess we're technically in the mountains of sorts. Alright, anyway. I want to find another artifact or whatever it was called. Relic. Yeah. Ooh, relic would be cool. Alright, well, into Stonemason's Outpost. How much money do I have? 145. We have some stuff we can sell, though. They're moles. The Elder hasn't returned. Malcolmund. God damn it. Another one of these names, huh? Will kill us all. Run! Who are you? Have you come to save us? Well, of course, they're Solstice Warriors. It's true, no? We should help if we can. What's the matter? It's Malcolmund, the Earth Elemental Wizard. We're just a peaceful little outpost taking care of the mine's wind tunnels. It's our job, it is, to keep them unobstructed so that the wind can play the melody of the sleeper. But now Malcolmund has taken over the mine, so we can't go in anymore. And if the sleeper wakes, it will be the end of the world. What's more, he clogged the tunnel powering the great elevator's windmill, so we can't even go to Brisk to ask for help. If this continues, Malcolmund's minions will start pouring out of the mines and... It's okay, we're here to help. What happened next? The Elder went in to try and stop him, but it's been so long. Where's the entrance? Just up there at the top of the outpost, but Malcolmund is very powerful. Don't worry, we'll find your Elder. One evil wizard going down. Oh, well, luck, thank you. Everyone, stop panicking. Solstice Warriors are here to solve everything. That was quick. The Elder will return. Malcolmund won't kill us all. Sure. You have stuff you can tell us to make me stronger? I'll let you get on with this then. There's still a lot for me to learn here. Yeah, you don't want to get killed, do you? Running into the wizard. Stonemason's Outpost. So, this doesn't work. Sure. Watermill stopped functioning after Morgan's closed the water. There's no more water in the well. I really want to take a bath. Will you help the mines? There's so much to learn here. Can't get in that way, I guess. This whole Malcolmund business is so annoying. I just want to go back to work. They were so angry. I don't get it. You don't get why the Mad Wizard trying to destroy the world is a bad thing? Since the Elder went in, the elevator has returned. I suppose one would just have to jump in. What's this? Welcome to Sleepy Mason. Would you like to rest in the geothermal room? The geothermal room? It's nice, I guess. I hope we can help the Molkins. They seem so peaceful. Fighting an evil wizard was totally on my bucket list. Alright, sure. Rest. I don't know if have we sustained damage? I think so. Okay. Well, let's continue to explore the village. Oh, the irony. What's the matter? I need my tools to fix the busted door, but they're in the back room and I can't get through. The lever on the other side seems to work fine, though. If only there was another way to enter. I'll try to find another entrance. Why, thank you. An expertly crafted table. Let's put Zale back in the starting party member of the party for now. I can't sleep since Melkamon took over the mine. It appears Mindy might attack the town at any moment. That's the other entrance right there. Everyone was running around just a moment ago. Grown-ups are weird. When I grow up, I want to work in the ground like my parents. You can do that now. You're a mole. Any pots? Okay, Mom says we can't go out, but it's boring in here. There's nothing to do. Are you really Solstice Warriors? That's so cool. Can't let my kids go outside with everything going on. It's too dangerous. Can't go in. Yeah, we can't go in there, so go up this way. Or here first. Isn't shop? Yes. Sell this and this, this, and this, and 3 of this, and 4 of this. Okay. Anything cool? Teal Amber Staff. I mean, Miner's Smock. Holy, what the? How is he gonna have the most defense? Why would I need to buy another one of these? I guess if you missed it. So. Alright, get the Teal Amber Staff, I suppose. What's this? I'll buy one of that. These are all to make the game easier. I mean, I guess it's cool, but I'm not going to use any of this crap. Ensures double hits on regular attacks. Chances of automatically timing blocks. Negates enemy defense bonus while casting. Increases damage taken. I'll buy them. Just because for having them. But I'm not using them. This is the only one that's like, this one I think is fun anyway. But, ugh. It gives you also statistics. Max, so yeah, this one we saw. For those who prefer a lighter challenge, reduce enemy damage by taking by. So why are they, you get to this point in the game and then they give you the options to make the game easier again? That's odd. In a shared state of higher focus, party members have a 30-minute blocking attack safety layer that still allows the player to time blocks on their own, and regular attack time automatically guaranteed extra hits for lock rating, reduces bonus damage from timing the hit by. Oh, I guess. Wait, yeah. So it does less damage, I guess. Yeah, I'm not using those. What do I look like? Oh, is this the mine? I think. So it's probably something abstract. No. What? What do you mean a sculpture? It looks like a shaft of some kind for driving some kind of engine. What do you mean a sculpture? Alright, well, this room is pointless. Or at least for now. I'm assuming a bunch of stuff will change in the village once the wind is back. Like doors that are closed will open up and such and such. In here. With all the panic going on, my brother won't come out of his studio. All he does is paint all day long. Well, if it isn't, Hello, Faye. How's it going? No. Okay, this will be my best work ever. How do I move those things? Are you the Soul Destroyers? I really hope you can defeat Malmukmund. Sure, I'll do my best, lady. Be careful of the mines. Apparently someone spotted a monstrous salamander. Is that gonna be the boss? Or a boss of sorts? How many ingredients do I have? I'm curious. 23 berries, 29 mushrooms, a single onion, 26 grains, oh, and a single... Oh, wait, there was more. Wait, huh? Oh, no, I flipped over. Shit. Heal Amber Ore and Shiny Pearl. Hello. Hey, good job. Were my chests okay? I'm just kidding. It's the least I could offer as payment. Thanks for the help. Sure, but it's weird to assume payment. Where's the shop? Just quickly dump these off. There's nothing else we need to buy anyway. Alright, so actually, I'm now going to go save at the inn now, since we finished exploring the village, and we will continue on Saturday. Good stuff. 3 hours and 22 minutes. I guess we were meandering at certain points. There might have been points in the time where I was playing where it didn't count as playing the game, but whatever. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours, cutting off a little early in an RPG. It seems sensible to me. But so far, so good. Definitely, I like the mechanics. Based on the fact that it seems like everyone's only gonna get 4 skills, it will probably... We're not gonna get those skills for a while yet. Yeah. And then... I like more of these, because just sitting here with 4 empty slots kind of sucks, but what can you do? This is cool. This is cool. But, yeah. Honestly... I guess these are kind of like difficulty sliders in a sense. Again, it is weird that you have to A, buy them, but then B, the option is given to you later in the game. Me, I'm like, ooh, absolutely not. These would make the game trivial. The game's already not hard. We haven't run into a real challenge yet. I just haven't really been using items, which means I have to be more careful with my healing and stuff. But yeah, these seem like overkill. Wait, how much did it say? Reduce damage taken by 30%. Huh? It's not a problem. Damage is not a problem. So, yeah, I don't know. Hello, Aiden. He's been in the dog. Aiden the dog has been in here with me the whole time. He knows that I'm about to end the stream. Okay. All right, I'll be able to let you out in a second, okay? Okay, just I gotta finish the stream, okay? 1 second. All right. Yeah, so with that, we're going to be ending the stream today. I'll be back tomorrow with more Doom 2. And then back with Sea of Stars on Saturday. So with that, I will say goodbye and have a nice evening. Or have a nice evening and goodbye.